first. Yeah, essentially. Hello, everybody. We're back with Beneath the Tide, episode 67. Announcements before we begin, though. I am off-center a little bit in my webcam, but whatever, I'll deal with it later. We are currently raising money, as you can see up here, for the Trevor Project. If you don't know... before that, we raised $205 for the Bell Project, so thank you everyone for donating. Thank you. This month, however, until August 12th, we are donating to the Trevor Project, which is a organization providing crisis intervention and suicide prevention to services to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning young people under the age of 25. So they do a lot of good stuff for the youngins, especially people who are, there's been a lot of issues with how governments and whatnot are dealing with the LGBTQ community, and it's not great. So the Trevor Project is a really great kind of organization that helps individuals who may be in some sort of crisis. So it's good stuff, and we're raising money to support them until August 12th, and then indefinitely in the future more charities that are BIPOC focused, trans focused, and whatnot. So, another announcement. We have a podcast you might have heard of. We have over 600 some odd downloads currently on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can listen to Beneath the Tide, which I've updated, and Legends of Wildmount, which I've updated. Always a week behind on those, so tomorrow and Friday, Legends of Wildmount, last week's episode, and Beneath the Tide's last week's episode will go up on that. And you can also listen to the latest Demystifying DMing, all about knowing thy magic.
Yeah. Magic.
It's like 52 minutes long or something.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it's the longest one yet, though.
I think it might. I thought it was.
Maybe close. Who knows?
I mean, you did have a two-parter.
Correct.
Yeah.
So there's that. Sam does a good job warming your ears with his sultry DM voice. So listen to it if you can.
Sorry, someone asked what my shirt said.
Oh.
I pay attention to the chats.
I don't see anything in chat.
Why?
There's no one in chat. Also,
chat.
Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Descent into Avernus, but that'll be wrapping up soon because we're getting near the end of that module. When that ends, speaking of what we were talking about before the game began in Cosmic Horrors, we're introducing a new system into the channel schedule. Sunday nights at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to start playing Call of Cthulhu. And I am dressing up as the Keeper. Like my tweed jacket, like waistcoat, a tie. I'm trying to get either a bowler hat or one of those like flat caps that they wear over in England. I'm really excited. I'm going to be dressing up every week. I think the other cast members will be dressing up if they can. We're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu. I'm really excited to kind of play a new system, and I'm specifically really excited to mess with some cosmic horror stuff. So it'll be Sundays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes. And I have a lot of fun stuff with music prompts planned for that one, which I'm really excited about. When things are normal, a normal song track's going to play, but when things start to get creepy, the song will get distorted and weird. I'm so excited! Oh, man. I'm so excited. But... when we last left off, you all completely reunited with Noose at the Rose Court. And after Ash having played a prank on Noose, or rather attempted to... Actually, no, the prank did go off. But anyways, things got a little out of control after the prank started to go down. People were pushed in holes, a deity was trying to drown Ash. Things went a little crazy. Eventually, things simmered down, and Noose modified Ash's memory to make him believe that the apology Ash made went better than he thought, but also that he told Noose all of his secrets. With that out of the way, everyone was kind of doing their own little thing in the house. The party were interrupted by Glorpm, the kuo-toa archpriest, mentioning the god his people created was becoming increasingly more violent, and he desperately needed their help to stop this entity. He cast water breathing on the party, aside from Noose, and they all began their long swim beneath the lake just behind the Rose Court. During their descent, which was about, you guys said about 500 feet down in total, things got much colder and the water pressure continued to build. Luckily, or not luckily, only Eclipse and Leah became exhausted from the amount of pressure from the depths affecting them. Not long after this, you all arrived at a strange temple that had been reduced to rubble, and upon arriving, you all noticed a massive creature pulling itself through the rubble. The creature was absolutely gargantuan and about 120 feet long. The creature had the body of a massive octopus and 3 heads that resembled a giant hammerhead shark, a massive sea serpent, and a dragon turtle. As this strange creature began pulling itself towards you all, that's where we'll pick up the session, with everyone rolling initiative.
Oh boy.
Hi, friends. Oh!
Okay.
Sorry. There's an Ogden Boon first, y'all. Ogden Boon first coming up at ya.
Ogden rolled higher than a 10 on initiative.
Yes, and
maybe there'll be some battle music that's recognized tonight based on what people have been playing lately. Gotta get that Witcher music going for battles.
Gotta get
All right.
that Witcher.
Toss a coin. All right. Man, I wish. All right. Eclipse, what'd you get for initiative?
30-20.
30-20. Noose.
Noose got 13.
13. Ash.
21.
21. Ogden Boon.
natural 20 equaling 21, but
Holy shit.
natural 20.
All right.
Whether that my dex is only 1, so
Okay. Leah.
A solid 7. These new dice are already in dice
nice.
jail.
Oh,
Right at the
Great
gate.
way to
right
get
at the
yourself
gate,
a
dice
bag.
jail. All right, Henry.
Gotcha.
16.
16. Here we go.
Baxter got a 10.
Baxter got a 10. Okay. All
I
right.
like that News told us.
Yeah.
So, set the
This is
scene.
just like who's just news guy.
To set the scene.
He's
This-
just a little
This
slow.
creature is 50 feet away currently. Coming through rubble. The ground of this cavern is about 10 feet down below all of you. It's all stone, but there is seaweed that covers the entire area of this ground, and that seaweed is about 4 feet tall. So if you want to hide, that seaweed is perfect for doing so. There are some hunks of rock kind of scattered throughout you can hide behind. But other than that, it's just dark, deep water as far as the eye can see. And you're all, at this moment, kind of relatively close to each other. So, first up out of the gate is Ash. You can see this.
Is it Ash or
creature.
Ogden?
It generally, D&D Bond sorts it whoever has the highest dex modifier.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Ash, you can see this huge creature about 50 feet away pulling itself out of the rocks. 3 heads just scanning the entirety of this area. It's 50 feet away.
Does it look like it's does it look like it's alive, or does it look like it's undead? Or...
It looks 100% alive.
Okay. All right. Let's.
Even though
let's
it looks
check.
like it's stitched together, it looks alive.
Okay. How far away did you say it was?
50 feet.
Okay. Ash is gonna move 20 feet closer because half speed underwater, right?
Correct.
Okay, so he's gonna swim halfway closer, so 20 feet. That brings him within 30 feet.
Yes.
Then he's going to use all of the charges on Lore Weaver
Okay.
and cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on a god.
All right. I'm just gonna pull up the double check on underwater combat just so I have it within my site. I also posted it in the Discord chat if you guys need to re-up on it. It's pinned. It should be pinned. Otto's irresistible.
DM question: Can I give him help?
It does not have a saving throw.
Sorry, I was going to ask if I could give him. Then I'll. Never mind. Sorry, I just wanted to ask if I could give him help.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Dope. Oh, weird.
It-
Oh, God, that's crazy.
It doesn't.
Thank you.
So
And
it only works if they're. So if it's immune to charm, it doesn't work. But
All right. It does not appear immune to charm.
yes. Okay. So yeah, it just happens.
what?
So it starts looks like it's dancing. It doesn't have feet, but its tentacles are kind of snapping around like.
All right.
Hi.
Yeah, to make,
The
So-
underwater renegade.
this is one of my favorite spells because there's a reason it's a 6th level spell. As it can spend an action to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
It has to use its action to make the saving throw. It doesn't otherwise just get a saving throw at the beginning. It has disadvantage on. It has to use all of its movement to dance, so it cannot move.
Yep.
And it has disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls.
Correct.
And then bonus action, rage.
Okay. So you just aim Lore Weaver at it, and it just starts to go like tentacles like flailing around. The head's kind of bobbing a little bit.
Dance, magic, dance, magic, dance. Dance, magic, dance.
Anything
Just
else?
the shoulder. A lot of shoulders.
Yep.
A lot of
That's it?
shoulders.
All right. Ogden Boon.
Mostly codpiece.
Oh, yeah, Ogden Boon. Sorry.
Body rolls.
Ogden Boon is going to cast a lightning bolt at this thump grundle.
All right.
That's what I'm now.
It has also I don't know if I remember to mention it has 10 tentacles, not 8.
Well, it doesn't change the fact that this thump grundle is getting a lot of energy
Cool.
thrown.
I'm not
to
even gonna roll the saving throw because it appears like it's immune to lightning damage.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, damn, that sucks. Well, I've
Lightning
lost
hits
a.
it. Just, and
It's a 4th level spell
keeps dancing.
that I learned just now. Just listener, just very now. I learned
Okay.
that this lump of a god is immune to lightning. Thumbs down. Thumbs down in the chat if you feel the same. But also, respect.
If anybody wants
because
to figure out why it's immune to lightning damage, I'll let people make nature rolls to find to figure out what part of it is making it immune to lightning.
we're all
take you
learning
up on
things
that.
together.
Nature or history for anybody who wants to try to figure that out.
For any, even including Ogden Boon?
Correct.
Oh, that's...
Ooh.
You are a benevolent and awesome DM.
Also, this is
I'm
really
also
good.
history checks.
Peach honey aha. Mm.
Wait, hold on, one
History
more
or-
time.
Peach honey.
History?
History,
Oh,
or,
it's
history or nature?
You'll give me history?
Of course, history or nature.
you fool! You beautiful fool!
15 for Eclipse.
Okay. Leah?
27 for history!
Okay.
You beautiful fool!
Leah?
27. Because I shot at him and didn't make it work, but 27.
Leah, what'd you get?
Beautiful fool.
History or survival? What'd you get?
Oh, I did nature. It was a 14 though.
Okay. Henry and Ash.
Let's see. Ash got a 10. Henry got a 6. They're both proficient.
Baxter and Noose.
Baxter got a 6. He's proficient. Noose is not proficient. He got a 22.
Alright. Anybody who got above a 15, lightning immunity, tentacles. This thing's part kraken.
The secret ingredient.
It's kraken.
Today's Iron Chef secret ingredient is
Kraken.
Kraken!
Alright.
That's amazing! We dealt with the Kraken so many episodes ago, but now this has got part...
We never dealt with it though.
Everyone, it was
we
a
did-
juvenile kraken and everyone swam the fuck away.
Yeah!
Call him up to a fish. Ogden, so you did lightning bolt. Anything else?
And it didn't work.
No, it's immune.
Some of us are just going to try... I don't have a swim speed,
No.
so I guess I'm going to... like... fan myself away for maybe 15.
Alright, so you swim back
Like
15 feet.
in effort to get away from those I love.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to get away from the core group
Sure.
to not have the like. I just displayed a big display of magic that
Yeah.
didn't work.
Yeah.
If he's trying to come at me, I'm gonna be 15 feet away from
It
him.
might not be able to. It's dancing.
But if he targets later, I want him to not, or them to not target those I love. So I'm
Sure.
pushing myself 15 feet away from those people
Sure.
I care about.
Alright.
I might make that hard for you, Ogden.
That'll bring it to
I get it.
That'll
I
bring
know.
it to Glorpm, who also rolled a 21 for initiative.
wow. 21 club.
He's like, ah! He's just screaming underwater.
You get them, Glorpm.
He's gonna cast spiritual weapon. Just and the spiritual weapon is gonna take on the form of
The same thing.
the god, but miniaturized.
That's that makes sense.
That's
Full of hair with.
And
pretty funny.
Yeah, spiritual weapon.
I love that He's like this cleric for this god trying to kill this god.
Yeah,
And
so
using
60
his
feet.
power against him.
He's gonna cast the spiritual weapon in front of its face, and then he's just going to attack with spiritual weapon right away, with advantage because of the dancing. With advantage, that's an 18 plus 6. So that hits. The spiritual weapon just goes. Just whips out all 10 tentacles. That will be. He's casting this at second level, so that is. Oh, that's bad. That's 8 magical damage.
Force.
Yeah, force. That'll bring it to Eclipse.
Cool. I would like to swim.
Actually,
Are you gonna pull a freaking legendary action on
Yeah,
me right now,
20
Justin?
it's
Lair
pulling legendary
action.
It's going to do Lightning Storm
Oh, okay.
Oh.
and throw 3 lightning bolts. 1 at Ogden, 1 at Ash, and 1 at who is another beefy boy in this party. You know what?
Just
Henry.
saying.
Henry.
Come on again.
What?
Henry, Ash, and Ogden need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh yeah.
Ash, can
bring
you see
this
the source?
shit.
You can. A lightning bolt's coming,
Alright.
rocketing right towards you.
Okay.
I'm not afraid. Oh no.
Are you afraid now?
No.
Okay. Ogden, what'd you get?
4.
4 fails. 55 points of lightning damage. As this bolt of lightning slams into your chest, just.
I deserve this.
Henry.
19.
19. 27 points of lightning damage.
Oof.
And Ash.
Oh.
With advantage, 6.
55 points of
Oh.
lightning damage.
Christ.
Just.
Here, I may have given you all my dice
And
curse.
that's all 3 legendary actions to do that.
Ooh, okay.
Wait. All three legendary actions
Until it has its turn
This
again.
turn,
and then it
this round.
recharges. Yeah.
to buff these duders.
So that'll bring it to Eclipse, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
so you just watch it like conjure 3 bolts of lightning, and then 1 jettisons at Ogden, 1 jettisons at Henry, and 1 jettisons at Ash, and just.
Okay.
Oh, all daddies in this campaign?
Yeah.
Oh, kill your daddies! All papas, be careful, you getting killed.
So Eclipse, what are you doing?
I would like to, with Tabaxi agility, feline agility,
Sure.
swim 30 feet forward. Bonus action, hide.
In the grass?
No.
In the seaweed?
Yeah. Like to a clump of grass, not hiding yet.
Okay.
And then fire off using all 6 charges of my
Cloak.
cloak.
Okay. So 6,
Row of
so
stars.
6 magic missiles.
Yeah.
Fly at it.
Alright. 6, 9. Ooh, pretty good.
Take
pretty
off
good.
all
12,
of all the diamonds, just pick them
16,
off the robe.
18
And just,
plus 18 plus 6 is 24 force damage.
all right. Do those recharge?
And then-
I don't think they do.
Once per at dawn.
If there's any stars
and
remaining,
day.
correct?
Ooh, I did use all 5.
Daily at dusk. Daily at dusk, 1d6 remove stars reappear on the robe. I
Yeah.
don't think this is anything about if all are taken off.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
1d6.
say what happens.
1d6 remove stars will come back at dawn.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just pull them all
At
off
dusk.
and.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else?
On a lot of magic
Bonus
items,
action, hide in the grass.
Alright, stealth check.
26.
26. That beats his passive perception.
When you have a plus
With
16
3
to
heads,
dex,
you beat his passive perception, yeah.
yeah, it's still a 26. I just remembered I roll at disadvantage, but it's still a 26.
Anything else? That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Lair action time!
Oh boy.
Um,
I've never been this high in the order. It is a weird experience.
Everyone but Ogden Boon make dexterity or strength saving throws as a current comes rushing through.
Ooh.
Ogden, when he swam back, he got out of that radius. So everybody but Ogden needs to make strength saving throws.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I failed.
Okay. Eclipse.
9.
9. You're pushed 60 feet back in the opposite direction. Just.
All of that effort.
Ash.
All right.
27.
You're pushed 10 feet back.
Okay.
Henry,
6.
60 feet back from where you were.
Woo!
So 90. Yeah. Leah,
10.
60 feet back. Just. Ogden, you're just like standing there. You see all these people just get blown past you, essentially. Noose.
Newt's got a 14.
60 feet back. And Baxter.
Baxter got a 18.
18. 60 feet back. DC 19.
I guess.
Ogden Boots' hair got
Okay.
a little more gray around the parts.
So all of us with
Poor
negative
guy.
1s means that we have to get natural 20s on all of our saving throws.
That's the lair action. That'll bring it to Henry Lofferton.
Okay, so Henry is 60 feet back.
You started 50 feet away originally, so you got pushed back 60 feet. You're 50
So
feet away
100
from it when you got pushed back, so
110 feet away?
110 feet away.
Okay. Let's go with pew pew pew, 3 Eldritch Blast, 120-foot range.
With advantage because of the dance.
Does that give advantage on attacks or just disadvantage on its attacks?
Creatures have advantage on attack rolls against it.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
All right. So,
And that wasn't,
actually,
that wasn't oh wait, Ash, concentration check on the dance because of the lightning bolt.
oh, is it? I forget.
Yeah,
Is it
Otto's
concentration
irresistible-
because?
Yeah, Auto's irresistible dance is still concentration.
Okay. Okay. Well, okay. I didn't know if since it was through a magic item, it was different.
Still concentration.
Right. Okay.
And
So that's
you
a DC what?
You succeeded on the save, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
55 damage.
So half of 55.
Half of that.
DC is 27.
27. I could make that with a nat 20.
Here we go.
Nope. I got a 9, so it's
It's
gone.
no longer dancing. So just straight
That
attack.
sucks.
Just straight attack rolls on the Eldritch Blast.
Actually, but first, I realized
First,
before
I'm gonna
that.
take a selfie.
No, first I'm gonna cast
Oh,
Hex.
that's such an old reference.
It is.
I'm
sorry.
not mad about it. I'm
I'm not mad. It's just, it's like a throwback.
And I'm gonna give it disadvantage. I'm gonna give it Hex. I'm gonna give it disadvantage on Wisdom checks.
Wisdom checks.
Mm-hmm.
This fucker. All right.
So, first Eldritch Blast, 16.
16 misses.
Okay, second Eldritch Blast, 17.
17 misses.
Third Eldritch Blast, less than those.
All right. So yeah, all three just. The
Fun stuff,
The tentacles
alright.
kind of swat all three out of the air. Just.
Well, that's fun.
And you said disadvantage on wisdom, right?
Yep,
Saves or checks?
checks.
Okay. Anything else, Henry?
Nope.
Okay. That brings it to Noose.
Nice is going to. How far away are the? Is the seaweed that he could possibly hide in?
Again, it's 10 feet down. So you only got pushed 60 feet back, so it's 10 feet down.
Cool. He's going to use his 60 feet to go. Kind of try to split the difference between all of his buddies,
Okay.
and he's going to use his action to invoke duplicity, and bonus action to hide in the seaweed.
Okay. Stealth check.
It's like you move 47 feet with you, but like 60 feet with your guy.
So for stealth, he got a 23.
Beats its passive perception.
And his little duplicates swimming around like he's ready to hit somebody,
All right.
ready to skin some fools.
Anything else?
No. That's
Okay.
his movement, action, bonus action.
Baxter, still poisoned.
What's going on?
Drunk underwater. So if you puke, it's gonna be like a cloud.
You know, it's kind of great that he pushed me away. I'm actually pretty happy about that. How far away am I from it?
Same
currently?
as Ash, 110. Same as Henry, 110.
Yeah.
110.
Yep.
Ash is 40.
Yep.
110.
Yep.
Yeah. He'll do some Eldritch Blast just to
Alright,
like.
go for it.
Whatever. Yeah, he'll throw some. First. Shit. No, he can't do it anyway because he's not within range. He only has a 15-foot move speed anyway, so he can't do anything. So disadvantage Eldritch Blasts, correct? Yes.
No.
Well, he's poisoned.
Attack rolls.
So, yeah.
I think it's only ability checks when you're poisoned, right?
Nope, it's attack rolls.
Oh yeah. So we're disadvantage.
Yeah. Let me. For some reason.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Let's get these going here. First attack. Come on, work. No? Is it not? Okay, we'll just do that then. 14 to hit.
Yeah, misses. It's one of the tentacles just kind of swats that one and just sends it careening off somewhere else.
Second attack. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Third attack.
Better be higher than 14.
First one was 29.
Okay.
Second one,
Because of disadvantage.
15.
15 also misses.
America.
Yeah.
This thing. Why are we fighting two of these? This is dumb.
Anything else, Baxter?
No, because
Okay.
all of his other spells require a certain range.
All right, Leah, you are 110 feet away.
Okay.
I think, yeah, everybody
question.
but Ash and Ogden are 100. Yeah.
I think I'm only 80 because I swam forward
Oh.
30 feet before getting
right,
pushed
so
back.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm like 80.
could I have Baxter move out 15 feet?
Yep.
Before the end of his turn? Thank
Yep.
you, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Leah, you're 110 feet away. Ogden was the only one, I think, and Ash who succeeded on. Well, all right, yeah, Ogden wasn't even in the radius of that, so. But yeah,
Yes!
Leah, you're 110 feet away.
Are any of its mouths open?
Yeah.
Best question!
Okay, so Leah's gonna use her, like, she's gonna use, I guess, like, she can only move like 15 feet because she's underwater, like
Correct.
15 feet forward.
Yep.
Then she's going to wild shape into a reef shark, which is a
Okay.
medium beast.
All right, so you have swim speed now.
So she's going to use all the swim speed, which is 40.
You'd only have 30 because you use 10 of your. You'd use 15 feet of your own movement, so you'd only have whatever. What's the reef shark swim speed?
40.
Right, so 40 minus 15, you'd have 25 feet of movement as the reef shark right now.
Okay, and then I'll do the 25, and then I'll dash action as the shark.
Yes.
Dash swim as the
Yeah,
shark.
so you get 40 feet on top of that.
So then I'll be
Yeah.
30 feet
Yeah.
away from it.
Yeah.
There we go.
How about that?
So
As a
this
reef
shark is just fucking just like, you want to go mate, square up, bitch, let's go. And that's all. Fuck yeah, I guess that's all I can do in wild shape.
Cool. Anything else? Action to dash. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah. All right. That brings it to Zell Mimblop, who is
Oh,
going
boy.
to swim about 60 feet ahead, just in the water. Not 60 feet ahead. There's a reef shark in front of it. Noose is, I believe, he doesn't know where Noose is. Sees the reef shark. How far away is Ash again?
40 feet.
Cool. It's going to use its steam breath then on both Leah and Ash. This scalding
Oh,
steam
boy.
just emanates out of the dragon turtle's mouth, just in a 60-foot cone. So anyone else that would be in that 60-foot cone. Eclipse as well.
I'm 80 feet away.
Correct.
Unless it's.
So that's
Oh.
just. Oh wait, Ogden would be in that cone because it swam up a bit.
Oh fuck, do I need to make a dex roll? Or do I need to-
Con saves for Ash, Leah, and Mr. Ogden Boon. Leah,
I'll take that con
I believe
save.
Leah, you're using the reef shark's con because of wild shape.
Mhm.
Okay. I need a different
And
dice.
also, I
We're
did
not
mention
using
that
the
fire
curse.
damage is reduced to half underwater, but steam breath is fire damage, but it's not reduced because it's hot steam in water. Just, yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Says
It
that in
makes
the- says that
sense.
in the attack.
It absolutely no. You're right. It absolutely makes sense. It's frustrating,
Yeah,
but
so
it makes sense.
the dragon turtle opened up its mouth and just scalding steam breath comes out. Ash, what'd you get for the con save?
21.
21 succeeds.
Barbarian.
Let's see here. Alright, so Ash, you take half of that. You take 28 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Ogden Boon.
I'm not looking so good.
Ogden Boon, what'd you get?
Just the stoutest 5.
56 points of fire damage.
First round of combat. Ogden Boone's down.
Leah,
Yes, Ogden Boon is
Leah, what'd you get?
just. Oh, you said
18.
that was
18.
what 50 what?
56.
Oh yeah, no, I am
Okay.
floating.
Sorry, what'd you get? Leah?
18.
18 is the DC. You take 28 points of fire damage.
Fuck, but I'm no longer a shark.
Correct, you're Leah floating right there.
Just.
And
Shit!
whatever damage carries over to Leah.
That's how that works? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not used to doing druid shit.
Is a druid.
Yeah. Does not recharge it though.
Okay.
That'll bring it to the top of the turn order with Ash.
Alright. Okay, well. So if someone's out there, they want to try healing me, that'd be helpful. Oh,
I can
Ogden
heal.
needs it.
I can mask you.
Oh, that'd be helpful. Alright. Here we go. How far away is it from me now? You said it moved up, right?
Yeah, it moved up about 30 feet.
Okay, so it's 10 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like
You
to
got engulfed
move...
by that steam. Just
Yes. I would like to move around, like, 20 feet around its side, so I'm adjacent to it.
This is so it's a gargantuan creature, so it's huge, and it's 120 feet long, so it's big.
Okay. So yeah, I'd like to get on one side of it so there's, like, nobody on my side.
There
basically.
definitely is not.
Alright. And then I'm going to make 2 attacks with
for it.
disadvantage.
What are you using as a weapon?
Lore Weaver.
That's a pike, right?
It's, yeah.
Oh yeah, so disadvantage unless it's a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Yep. It's a big giant spear, but
It's a
it
pike.
is not a spear. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Disadvantage. Nat 1. Alright,
Oh,
good
no.
start. Second attack is 19.
19 hits. Stabbing to this big old weird amalgamate creature.
Luckily, Ash has a great attack bonus.
He really does.
It's a plus 13. That's incredible. He hit on a 6.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Good. Yep. Damage is 13.
13 damage. All right. It does not seem to be immune or resistant to any of this. Again, it's a magical
Okay.
weapon, but you get the idea. It's not even immune or resistant to non-magical weapons either.
Cool.
You all know it's just immune to lightning currently. Anything else, Ash? I believe you have another attack.
Oh yeah, I do. That's right, because I've got the back end.
just-
Yes. Yep.
Pole
Forgot
arm.
about. Thank you for reminding me about my polearm mastery. For a 17,
dude.
which I think he misses.
17. 17 does miss, unfortunately.
Yep. Roll the 4. Okay, that's it.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Mr. Ogden Boon. I need a death saving throw.
Yeah, I got you, homie. Where we at? Yes, it's coming in. It's coming in hot, and we're gonna make a positive save. We're
Also,
gonna make a
you can
save right
use-
now.
I'll say you can
Save right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I can use. Oh, I can definitely use my
Yeah. Fuck it.
saves if I have them.
Yeah.
But they're not where I want
4.
them to be.
Is it like a 4?
You know, actually, I'll be honest. Okay, so stream. Full disclosure, I've already made my roll, and I know what it is. I'm looking right down at it. It's we have feelings about it, but my portents were in a very rare position where I rolled 2 4s.
You don't want to use
My
important then for this.
portents, so I won't. No, I won't.
Unless you just really want
Shut-
to die.
Just no. Here's the thing, Justin. I appreciate what you said, and I have my 2 4s, and they're awesome. What I
Yeah.
just rolled
No.
was a 12, so you can
Nice.
take it off.
One
Yeah,
success.
that's one success!
All right.
I got really scared you rolled a nat 1, and I thought you were gonna use a 4 to only fail 1 death save instead of 2.
I thought
Get
you
who I
rolled a
am.
4.
I get who I am, I know my vibe,
Leah.
but I've made it.
Leah, how close did you get to this thing again?
Just
Close.
Ogden Boon, just...
Okay.
I would have swam 80
Victory
feet
steps.
up to it, so then I would have been only 30 feet away from it.
Okay, you're still too far away. Then it's gonna use a legendary action though, and pull you and try to grab you. So it's gonna use a tentacle attack as a legendary action on you, Leah. That's a natural 20, plus 10.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna pick die.
Oh, I rolled shit though.
We're all gonna die. Nothing you can do about it.
So with the crit, Leah, you take 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
From being grabbed? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Massive tentacle, just, and you are grappled and restrained.
Times like this when I regret being level 11.
You're still 30 feet away,
Yeah.
but you're grappled and restrained.
Jesus.
But that'll bring us to Glorpm. Because and he's gonna cast.
Save
mass,
us, Glorpm!
He's casting mass cure wounds on everybody but himself. 6 people. That's everybody but himself.
I just remembered I have a.
Does Ogden Boon get popped up?
Well, he's gonna cast it on only on the. He's gonna cast it on everybody. Who cares? Fuck it.
I just remembered I have a damage reducing reaction
Yeah.
as a core class feature I haven't been using. So, well.
Go, a-hole.
All right. So.
Hey, I only missed one round of it. Okay, I only missed
you're
one.
Alright,
Wonderful and
that's
wonderful.
fair.
I'm
I'm
casting it on
sorry.
everybody because again I'm not tracking everyone's hit points. But so everyone gets 28 points of healing.
Woo!
He casts mass cure
Including
wounds.
Ogden
Including
Boon?
Ogden Boon. Just he raises his little staff up in the air and casts mass cure wounds. That's his action. And that'll bring us to Eclipse. Actually, no, it won't. Legendary action. Oh, spiritual weapon is gonna hit with a bonus action. That doesn't hit.
Raising my
Oh, wait,
hopes,
that does
Justin,
hit.
that I get to do
That
something.
does hit. 12 plus 6 exactly hits. So that'll be. Oh no, he has to move spiritual weapon 20 feet. So now spiritual weapon can't hit actually because it moved. But it's 120 feet long, so fuck it.
I thought spiritual weapon can move and attack.
Yeah, this is also 120 feet long, so when it moves, there's still a bunch of it kind of like lagging behind. 7 plus 6 force damage. Yeah, 13 force damage. But it will use a legendary action to make, because it can't bite with all 3 heads of this legendary action currently, which it can do, but there's only one target in front of it, so it can only bite once, so it's going to use the legendary action to do a 3-headed bite! And use 2 legendary actions, but it can only use 1 head against Ash. So it's going to use its sea serpent head to bite Ash. The snake-like head just snaps forward.
Gonna do the. No, I'm not. All right, I'll take it.
Okay.
I was about to use my reaction.
That's a 27 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. You'll resist this though, because it's.
Yep.
So that is for piercing damage. 18 piercing damage reduced to half. He takes 9 piercing damage, and you
Okay.
take some poison damage.
I'm also resistant to that.
Excellent. 11 poison damage reduced to half. You take 5 poison damage.
Okay, I'm doing all right.
And you can
I'm
feel
doing all right.
You can feel the poison going through your veins, and I'll say because you're resistant to poison damage, advantage on the con save.
Oh, there's a con. Okay.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You can feel that venom kind of like locking up your veins, but you shrug off being stunned.
Cool.
Very useful.
That'll bring us to Eclipse.
Okay. Seeing Ogden fall unconscious briefly,
He's back
she
up.
panics a little.
Yeah.
No. She's going to swim towards him 30 feet,
Okay.
action, bonus action movement.
Okay.
How far away am I from him?
Probably right there.
Right up next to him?
Yeah.
Then I would like to use an action to push Ogden away from this creature. Get him out of harm's way.
I'm awake because I just got 28 points of healing. Like,
Just be like, "You're too squishy," and push him away.
Ogden, do you resist being pushed?
No, why would I?
All right, you go back.
I just woke.
Okay.
I literally just woke up and got pushed on my chest.
Yeah, you.
I don't know what this
I'm-
is.
I'm doing this for your safety.
You get pushed back 5 feet in the water. Just.
I get you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just like kind of body shield. I don't know.
Okay.
Just like in line between Ogden and this.
Sure.
What is it? Zell Mimblop.
Sure. Anything else?
No, that was bonus action movement.
All right, Henry Lofferton. 110 feet away.
Yes, that's where I'm comfortable being, and I'm going to blast 2 Eldritch Blasts at it from a safe distance.
Okay. I believe you have 3
Henry.
at this level.
Yes, sorry, 3. You're right. Yes, that's what I meant. I was holding 2 dice.
Okay.
First one is a 23.
Hits right in the face as it the serpent head lunges and starts chewing on ash. You hit it and it's left exposed eye with an Eldritch Blast. Just.
All right. Second attack. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, how much damage for the first one?
Oh, I was just gonna roll all the attacks
Oh,
and then do
cool.
all the damage.
Yep, natural 20.
And
Boom.
then third attack is a 10. Okay.
First 2 hit. Just. We'll say
All right.
for the sake of cool flavor, the crit Eldritch Blast just destroys that left eye. Just.
Nice. All right. So first attack is 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
Or actually, does it have resistance against necrotic at all?
It does not.
Okay, then it's 10 points of force and necrotic damage.
All right.
And then the second one...
10 each. 10 force, 10 necrotic.
No, 10 total. It was 10 total.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mixed the two.
All right.
And the second one is 18 force and necrotic damage.
Nice. Just. And then the second Eldritch Blast just shatters its left eye. Just. And there's a red cloud of just chunky red cloud in the water.
That's disgusting, but I think I helped.
Anything else, Henry?
Nope.
All right, that'll bring
You
it.
did great, Henry.
That'll bring it to
Thank you.
Noose. Noose.
Noose didn't know that he was going to be fighting this thing today. He has other spells up that are not as.
I forgot to do a lair action.
You can do it right now. Noose hasn't done shit.
All right.
Come on and get it.
Lair action.
But it doesn't count on Ogden. No, it counts.
He did
Lair-
get pushed away 5 feet.
Lair action. You all feel a anyone within 60 feet of this thing feel a static charge in the water. So that'd be Leah and Ash.
And Ogden, probably.
And
right?
Ogden, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Eclipse.
And
then.
Eclipse.
And Eclipse.
You all feel like you just became vulnerable to lightning damage.
That
Aww.
means double
Fart!
damage.
Yeah, double
too,
damage.
from it.
Fart!
That's a lot of damage.
Fart!
Yeah, the water around all you just statically just goes, and yeah, you all.
Man, it would have been nice for this.
It just became
Glorpm guy
distilled
to
water.
Give us
like
information on this thing.
scientifically, it just became distilled water. It doesn't have mineral. No, it has
It's like-
minerals. No, it has.
This water
minerals.
just became Gatorade.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fantastic. We all just became the coach of FSU. Yeah. Yes.
Water's got why does everything taste lime green?
That is actually the healthiest flavor of
What
Gatorade
is-
because it has the least amount of sugar in it.
Why does the water taste
How
blue?
much damage have we actually done against this thing, guys?
Not a lot.
I did 24 force damage first round.
I think that's it, and that was from Glorpm.
100 and some about 100 damage.
Okay.
Oh,
We got this. We got this.
I mean, it's done over 100 damage to exclusively Ogden. So
I deserve it.
no, you
I
don't!
earned it. I earned it.
So what's Noose doing?
Oh, right, because Noose is a person again. Let's see.
Yes, Noose is a person in this
No one
party.
is. No one is.
A valued member.
No one is at 0. Correct.
Nope,
Okay.
because Glorpm did
That
master
took.
wounds.
Yeah, that changed what I was gonna do. I don't have anything to attack, and it would probably resist everything that I can throw at it. So that's rough.
Maybe it might be bad at charisma and intelligence?
I don't have anything with intelligence saving throws. And the thing I have as a charisma is banishment, but that would get rid of my duplicate because it's concentration. Everything else is kind of, yeah, woof. Noose will, through his duplicate, cast Toll the Dead.
Alright, wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay. 7 plus 3, 10.
That is a total of, oh shoot, that's a 3d12 because he's taking damage, correct?
Yep. Legendary creature, but does not seem to have legendary resistance.
15 points of damage.
Okay. Or hasn't used one yet. Alright, 15 points of just ding-a-ling-ling-a-ling-ling. And 3 of its heads kind of like writhe back and forth in the water.
Yeah.
Churning up that, churning the water up.
Like a bike.
Anything
Like
else?
a bike. Try a little tricycle. Bring, bring. Oh boy. Fuck. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. I'll go ahead and do a spiritual weapon on him.
Okay.
I'll cast spiritual weapon, use it at a at 4th level.
Okay.
So that it's 2d8. Yeah, and I'll do an attack with it.
Okay. Does it still show up as the little hummingbird?
Yes, it sure does.
Alright.
That's a 26 to hit.
26 definitely hits. This little hummingbird appears and just does hummingbird stuff.
That
Uh,
beak and that tongue.
Sadly, it's only 13 force damage.
Okay. Just
Still something.
anything else news? Bonus action, action.
That was my action and bonus action.
Yep.
Noose himself is going to stay there. The duplicate... Oh, I can't move it unless I use my bonus action to move it. So it's just going to stay, splitting the difference between everybody. How far away are people, just so I can gauge? For,
Ash
like, healing
is
spells
right
and
beside
stuff.
it. So Ash is 110 feet away. Or from Noose, he'd be... Noose has swim speed of 60, so...
Yeah, but the duplicate, yeah.
Yeah. 50 feet. Ash is 50 feet away. Leah is 20 feet away. Everyone else is within that radius too, aside from Henry and Baxter, who are 110 feet back.
Okay, so everybody but 2 people
Yeah.
of our 8 or 9 that
Yeah.
we have?
Yeah, Henry and Baxter are 110 feet back. So that would be that are close to Noose within 60 feet are Ash, Leah, Eclipse, Ogden, and Glorpm. So 5.
Okay. So including Noose.
Yeah.
There are 6 people
Correct.
near his duplicate.
Correct.
Within, you said 30 feet, correct? 30-foot radius from his duplicate?
Ash would be 50 feet away.
Okay, so within 60 feet. Okay, I'm just trying to gauge all of the stuff that I have within my radius, my field of options here. Thank you, that will end my turn.
Okay, Baxter.
Well, what do we have here? I am 95 feet away unless it moved closer, which I believe
95,
it did.
95 feet away.
Didn't it move like
Not on its turn.
people?
Nope,
No?
not on its turn.
Not yet.
Okay.
Or yeah, not
So
yet.
yeah-
It's only round 2, yeah.
So yeah, he'll go 15 feet closer. So
Okay.
that means he is at 80 feet.
Yep.
Fuck. And then This thing's pretty massive,
It's
correct?
considered a gargantuan creature. It's 120 feet long and about 80 feet wide.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. I'm going to cast Aberrant Spirit, and I'm going to summon that Star Spawn.
Okay.
Starspawn.
Star Spawn.
What's its con modifier so I can track its breathing underwater?
Its con modifier is 2.
So 2 minutes of breath.
Yeah. And he's casting it right on top of this thing, but away from everyone else, so no one else has to do the saving throws and stuff.
Okay, so it's what, 80 feet above the thing? Like us, it's 80 feet.
So, yeah. So this is something that I will try to keep track of, but I'm letting you know as well. It's another little variable to the combat. At the start of each of the aberration's turns, each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to do that. The creature shares my initiative count.
Yep.
And takes its turn immediately after mine.
Yep.
And yeah, I'll just tell it to attack that thing. I can tell it mentally, so it doesn't require any type of
With disadvantage.
Yeah, it's a melee attack.
Yeah, so disadvantage.
Yeah. So, starts one melee. Disadvantage. Man, I wish like things worked. So I'll go ahead and roll 2d20s and have it attack. Well, it's the start of its turn, so it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
What?
Start of the start of the star spawn's turn, so it needs to make a Wisdom
18.
saving throw.
Or wisdom saving throw, 15.
15. That fails. It takes 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then let's see. That's a 13 to hit for the star spawn on its first attack.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And for its second attack,
Well, not a miss. It hits because it's so big, but just doesn't break through any of its like defenses.
the second attack, it was a natural 20 and a 10. So, not 10, but the total would be 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
All right.
Woo!
Sweet. And that is for 12 psychic damage again.
Anything else?
No,
No, that's its turn. So yeah.
Yeah, that's all of Baxter stuff. It's just,
Alright.
trying to be in an optimal position.
Leah, you are grappled and restrained 30 feet away from it by one of its large tentacles. It has 9 more tentacles that it can still grapple with.
She is not too happy about just being in this thing's grasp. She's just looking at it. She is like, yes, nature, but what is this monstrosity? So she's just like kind of gripping her staff, and she's going to cast Finger of Death at this thing.
Hell yeah. Dex
So
saving
it
throw.
has to make.
Hey, skip it.
You fucker.
Skip it. Yeah, I know who I am. Don't
Nice.
roll it.
Nice.
Don't
nice.
roll it. That's a
Four.
four
That's
it
a
rolled
four.
that I can see.
So,
It's a 4.
yeah, roll
It's a
Finger of
4.
Death, full damage.
And that is done.
And that's with the
It's
staff, right?
Yep.
done.
So that is
7 charges,
Six.
I believe. 6 charges, yeah.
6 charges.
So, boo, 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 and you just fingers up. This crackling beam of green light just jettisons out of Leah's staff and just hits this thing. Like, it hits, like, between the eyes of the dragon turtle's head. Just like a snipe
Is the
shot.
dragon turtle done?
Just, it's the same creature, so, yeah.
Well, I mean, but is that head just limp while the other 2 exist?
No.
Some of us. It's what our listeners want to know.
So you just see all this crackling energy, and
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
68 points of
Nice.
necrotic damage.
Oh!
This thing is looking hurt now. Just, and it's like, and like, this is like necrotic energy starts to like emanate around its, the head, the turtle head, and actually like right there, this happens. Just,
Though she be little, she be fierce, bitch.
Anything else? It's your action. You're grappled and restrained. Unfortunately, you can't break out of the grapple because that takes an action.
That's fine. Oh.
That was awesome.
Oh no, that's an act. I think that's all.
Okay.
I can.
Oh,
Wait.
huh?
Bonus. I don't want to die.
Makes sense.
Heal yourself.
Yeah.
Heal thyself.
Yeah, heal thyself.
Physician heal.
You do it with a
yourself.
cantrip?
I can
Can you
bonus action
Oh,
healing
damn it.
word.
No, you can't.
No, it's 2 spells.
Cast a
It's
spell.
gotta be a cantrip.
Oh wait,
Okay.
no, but it was through a staff.
Oh right, you can do
Yeah.
it. That's right. It's a little different if it's magic items.
Oh, cool!
Right.
So does it have to be first level for healing word?
I don't think there's a restriction.
I'm doing both.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
do whatever. I don't care. Fuck it.
We love it. You love to see it.
We're gonna do
I'll
a
double
little.
check it after the session, but for now,
We'll
yeah,
do
fuck
a
it.
little healing word at the second level. So
Okay.
it's 2d4 plus 4. I just don't want to die in the Kraken's hands,
Wouldn't that be
basically.
fun?
4, 5,
wanna
6,
swim.
7.
I'm into it.
That is 11
Okay.
healing damage. Healing
Excellent.
damage.
Oh,
Heal.
Christ.
Healing damage. You kill yourself to death. Anything else, Leah?
No, we good.
All right, that brings us to Zalmimblop, who's gonna make 4 attacks. It's gonna let's see here. It's gonna do
I'm
a shark.
scared.
It's gonna do a shark bite on Ash.
Okay.
Because it's a shark hit, it has Blood's Frenzy, so it gets advantage on the attack roll because Ash is missing hit points.
Gross.
So it's just gonna, the shark head's just gonna like kind of lean in with its hammerhead and just kind of bite into Ash. With advantage, that is 27 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Bup, 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 bup. This is, again, it's not magical, so obviously, yeah. That's 19 piercing damage, reduced to half. You take 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Just a shark head leans over and just chomps into you. This massive shark head kind of shakes you around in the water a little bit, and like there's like blood clouds, kind of like. Who else is close to this thing within biting distance? Oh, Ash and the thing up top. It's gonna go for the dragon turtle head. Is going to attempt to bite the star spawn.
Starspawn.
I've hit it within the last round, so there it has disadvantage.
Yep. That's 14 to hit the star spawn. This dragon turtle head kind of just extends and bites the star spawn floating above it.
Come on. You said 14 to hit?
Yeah, 11 plus the level of the spell for its AC.
Right. That is 5. That's 16 is its natural armor.
All right, so it misses.
Woo!
Right? Yeah, 14. Okay, cool. Third bite, it's going to go for the sea serpent bite against Ash again.
All right.
For a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Is that with disadvantage too?
No, the only ones
Okay.
that don't have disadvantage are against me.
All right, so... Oh, that's right.
I'm a tank.
12, 13... Oh, my math is... 19 piercing damage, reduced to half.
So 9.
Yep, and then you take the 4d6 poison, also reduced to half. 10 poison damage, reduced to half. You take 5 poison damage.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm still up.
And I need Ash to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm totally not at 13 hit points. Con save.
Yes, please.
25.
25. You're not stunned. Then it gets its fourth attack, which is its tentacle, and it's going to shoot a tentacle at whoever might be within 30 feet of it, which I believe would be Eclipse. So it's going to attempt to grapple Eclipse. The tentacle's going to come jettisoning towards Eclipse.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage. That's a 19 to hit with disadvantage. Otherwise, it would have been a 25.
You have resistance to the damage also.
Yep. So does the 19 hit Eclipse?
You're muted.
Yes, I
Okay.
am.
All right. So you
Yeah.
take.
Yes, it hits.
But you take. You're resistant to the damage.
Okay.
You take 14 bludgeoning damage, reduced to half. You take 7, and you are grappled
Ha-
and restrained.
Okay, 7 is halved.
Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, instead of 14, you take 7, and you are also grappled and restrained. That'll bring it
Okay.
back to the top with Ash. You all still feel that electrical charge in the water. That if you're with like the ones that got affected by it, it has not been initiative count 20 yet on the next turn. So it has just recharged its legendary actions.
Oh boy. All right, Ash is not looking good. So let's get a little reckless.
Okay.
Yes!
So no disadvantage, basically.
Correct.
These 3 attacks.
But attacks against you next round will have advantage.
Yeah, but it
After
basically
your turn,
yes, but it has such a high attack bonus anyway that it's not missing. So all right, that's a 25 to hit on the first one.
25 hits.
Second attack is 31,
Oh, hits.
and third attack is also a 31.
Oh fuck yeah! Roll damage on all those.
All right.
So just stab, 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 or stab, stab,
That's-
and then the blunt end.
Yeah, and then 16 plus 37.
This fight is going quicker than I thought. Shit.
60 points of damage flat.
Oh.
Oh!
Low. It's in like medium to low double digits after that. Just stab, stab, stab,
Ooh.
and there's just blood like pooling out from all these like wounds that Ash is dealing to it. Anything
And
else?
that will be it. No
Alright.
bonus
It's
actions.
gonna use a legendary action to do its lightning storm.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
So that'll be Eclipse, Leah, and you know what?
Ash, Ogden.
Nah, Henry.
What's the range on
It's
it?
120 feet.
3.
Oh, it has the
I
same
thought
range.
I thought it was gonna hit all the people that are vulnerable.
That makes more sense. Yeah, thanks. Ash, Ash, Eclipse, and Leah. I need dexterity saving throws,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
vulnerable, so it's double damage.
Do I have disadvantage or do I automatically fail when I'm restrained?
Ooh.
Automatically fail, I believe.
Okay.
Let me double check.
Ash is going to use his reaction to reduce the damage to Eclipse.
Okay.
I
nice.
have
Let
evasion,
me just
so
double
I'm
check.
already
Oh,
taking
dude.
half.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait, who else is taking it from?
Leah.
Leah, it's Ashley and Eclipse.
And
Oh,
And
yeah,
Leah's
then
also
I'll-
restrained.
Since Leah and Eclipse are both restrained, they both automatically fail the dex save.
Then I'll do it, and I'll reduce the damage on Leah.
Okay. So, all right. So yeah.
And I'm using evasion.
So dex saves from everybody. Or at
So
least
Leah
three.
takes 11 less damage when you take it.
Okay. So Ash, what'd you get?
Natural 20 for a 23, though I don't think it matters.
23. Okay, math. So you would have succeeded, but it does. I do the math here because with vulnerability it doubles it anyway.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I take
so-
I take the full what would be the full damage.
39 lightning damage.
Yeah, I've got 13 health. Ash is down. Oh wait. I
Yeah.
just no. Hold on.
Don't you have something that can make you go to 1 hit point instead?
Let me check. I just got this relentless rage. Oh yeah, I need to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Or you go to 1 hit point instead.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah! So the lightning bolt hits you, you're just like, ugh! And you just hold on to it. Leah, what'd you get for the dex save?
I automatically fail because I'm in the.
Well, that's right. So, so it takes 11 off of what she would have taken?
Yeah.
Okay, so times 2, minus 11. Leah, you take 67 points of lightning damage.
Damn it! Oh, I had 65. Shit.
Wait, was that total or was that with the?
That was with the
minus
11 gone.
Ah, okay.
Fuck. Okay, we did.
Eclipse, what'd you get? Oh, automatically failed, yeah. So you take...
But does this count as an attack?
No, it does not. This is not an attack.
Oh, okay. I take half of the full because of evasion then.
Yes, you also take 39 lightning damage, and not 78.
I am okay. For now.
And that's all of his legendary actions right there. Ogden Boon.
Yo.
It's your turn.
So it is Ogden Boone's turn.
Yep.
And he is going to hold monster.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast hold monster.
Wisdom save, correct?
That is a wisdom save, and tell me what you got, homie.
3 hit. That's considered paralyzed,
Is,
right?
Is it a 4?
It's considered paralyzed, though, right?
It's not a 4 because I've already used my
But-
2 4s.
Just
But
Oh,
just
you-
question.
it is considered paralyzed.
Because
yes.
it is part Kraken, I'll say you also would know that it is also immune to paralysis, so I won't let you waste a spell slot. So you can do something else.
You're.
I forgot to mention that Krakens are immune to
you are
paralysis. So
You are a kind and benevolent DM.
should have mentioned that. Yep.
So
As a
so
Kraken,
instead-
with its Kraken trait, it's immune to lightning, and it is resistant to fire, obviously. But it's also immune to the frightened and paralyzed conditions, as the Kraken traits. So you can do something else. I forgot to mention that.
Okay, give me 1 second to look at a thing. Yeah, I think I have one more of these. Oh, come on, give me the. Oh, for goodness sake. There, no? Yes, okay, so Chiboy Ogden Boon in the water is going to build up all of the things
Okay.
and still thrust a beam of light at it that becomes radiant and just thrust this beam of sunbeam at this being.
Okay. So a beam of sunlight kind of just jettisons down through the water and just. All right. That's a sunbeam.
You got to roll a con save.
Yeah. Boom. Just pulling up sunbeam so I can also reference the spell when I need to.
Of course.
Each creature in the line must make a Constitution saving throw.
So it's from like Ogden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 feet wide. Yeah. Everyone's fine. Alrighty. Let us go. Ooh.
I've got to ask.
So sunbeam also makes it blinded, correct?
It does, but I want to ask: since it is a sewn together
Exactly.
being,
Creatures, it has advantage on saving throws against being blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, and knocked unconscious.
no, but that's my question.
Yeah.
Is it an undead?
It is not. Nope.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. Okay, all right,
So-
that's fair. I thought it might be I thought I was gonna get some cool
Yeah.
juice from it being a Frankenstein being.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my bad.
But
I
con
still
is so the con. So it's not going to be blinded. It's a 25.
That's fair. 25 it rolled?
Yeah, for the con save.
Oh sure, yeah. Well, I guess it passes.
14.
Oh, I
plus-
guess.
14 plus 11.
oh yeah, no, okay, I guess it passes.
So that's
for sure, it's
half
it's gonna be
damage. Half damage and not blinded.
Cool, half damage. So half of 27.
Okay. So it takes 13 radiant damage.
Radiant, yeah.
Yep, so
Radiant.
It looks hurt. It's like it's hurting for sure. That didn't make it feel any better or anything.
I honestly thought I might do some fun stuff with it. Ooh, I didn't do garbage to it. That was sad shit.
It's kind of just writhing in the water. Just keeps getting like stabbed and burned by radiant light, and it's having a rough time. So, anything else?
For Ogden Boon?
And out of your hand for like a minute is just a mote of brilliant radiance, 30-foot radius of light and dim
Ogden-
light for 30 after that, and it's
then
sunlight.
Ogden Boon breaststrokes the 5 feet in front of him to stand in front of Eclipse.
Okay.
I'm grappled with a tentacle. but
Yeah, she's like
Well-
grappled like 5 feet away from you with a tentacle like wrapped around her.
Can I make a bonus action of doing an impotent slap at that tentacle?
Sure, but it won't deal any damage.
Yeah, no,
Play
I
there.
get no. Listen,
Don't play.
I get who Ogden Boon is. Like it's maybe in the water, but it's still a.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Trying to pink belly a tentacle. I get who Ogden Boon
Totally.
is.
Totally.
Pink belly.
Anything else, Ogden
belly.
Boon?
Oh, nothing. An impotent slap on someone who tried to help him, and then the mode of light. Yeah.
That'll bring it to Glorpm, who's gonna burn his last 5th level spell slot and cast Mass Cure Wounds again on everybody. Oh, they're within 60 feet actually, 'cause that's the radius on Mass Cure Wounds. So, Leah, Ash. Yeah, he's just gonna cast it on Leah, Ash, and Eclipse.
And Ogden.
Ogden needs help.
Sure, and Ogden.
No, but I mean Ogden's just there.
Yeah.
You don't have to. If it's only 3, take the 3. Take the much more valuable 3.
I think it's up to 6 creatures
Yeah, it's
within
up to
60
6.
feet.
If it's up to 6, I'll take it.
So,
No, I'm not giving them points.
Ash, Eclipse, Ogden, and Leah get 22 points of healing.
Sweet.
And Glorp's like, I have no more healing spells.
Oh, buddy.
But this thing's
Okay.
looking rough. The big creature's looking
I mean,
rough.
Noose is here. Noose
Noose is
is
here.
a healer.
That'll bring
Noose
us.
is a healer, and Noose is
this healer
here.
keeps going before Noose. He's wanted to help.
That'll bring us to Eclipse, restrained in these tentacles.
Yeah. I'd like to become unrestrained, please.
All right, make a strength check.
Can I use Can I make an acrobatics check?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Strength check. Athletics specifically.
Athletics. Yeah. Great. Because I'm exhausted. I have a disadvantage
You do.
on ability checks.
Yep. You and
Cool.
me both do.
Athletics is 7.
7. You're still grappled and restrained, but unfortunately, that is your action.
Cool.
Justin, really quick, being honest, I just noticed the 60 damage Ash did was actually 50. I messed up my math.
I will heal him by 10. Doesn't make much of a difference. He still looks like shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was your action to do that. Eclipse.
Looking at bonus actions real quick. Don't think I can do anything
I don't believe so. No.
else.
Prestidigitation. Can't do that.
That's an action though.
but,
I think I'm just gonna also try to like pink belly it from
Sure.
underneath
Just like-
as my arms are up, so I'm like, "Ugh."
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let
Just
go of me.
slapping it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I can do.
That'll bring it to, initiative count 20 on the next turn. That electrical charge in the water goes away. And instead, all water within 120 feet of this thing, so that's everybody, needs to make a Constitution saving throw as an electrical charge goes out into the water and zaps everybody. So every single person needs to make a con save. And we'll get Caleb to do it when he gets back. Glorpm got a 2 + 3. It's a fail.
Oh no!
So
Baxter's just succeeding on all these
so
saving throws.
so on the lair action, initiative count 20, the lair action, this massive electrical charge emanates from within this creature, and everyone within 120 feet of it, that's everybody, even the star spawn, need to make con saves.
Star spawn.
Star Scream.
Oh man. Oh, yeah.
I love that reference. Okay, it's a con save.
Correct.
Not terrible, but
All right.
not great.
What'd you get, Ogden?
Ogden Boon got a stout 14.
14. That's a fail. 11 lightning damage.
Poop.
Eclipse. What'd you get?
19.
19. 5 lightning damage. Leah. What'd you get?
17.
17. 11 lightning damage.
Ugh.
Henry.
6.
11 lightning damage.
The pride.
Ash.
6.
25.
5 lightning damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Baxter.
Baxter got 20,
All right, 5 lightning damage.
and his aberrant spirit got an 18.
5 lightning damage.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Concentration though for summon aberrant spirit, please.
Yes. With advantage.
Yes, because of
Henry made his for Hex, by the way.
Cool.
Okay, I succeeded. I rolled a 17.
All right. So 5. Is that every? Oh, Noose.
And Noose. Noose got an 8.
11
So he
lightning
takes
damage.
11 lightning damage.
And
He'll need to do concentration
Yes.
for his other
Duplicate.
thing. And he got a 16, so I
Right.
think he's good.
Yep. All right. That's Eclipse's turn. Oh wait, no, her turn just finished. We did initiative count 20. That'll bring it to Henry.
All right, Henry is going to pew pew.
Pew pew. Pew pew pew.
Pew 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 pew. That's right. That is 27.
Hits. Just boom.
18.
Just hits.
Woo. 25.
Hits. Just
Finish him.
yeah, for sure.
Do I have enough D10s and D6s? I think I do.
It's not recharging its steam breath ever.
Oh, Ash is
Bless.
grateful for that.
Yeah.
This is Henry's damage roll for the turn.
Nice.
3d10 plus 3d6. All right. So that's 10, 22, 30, 33, plus 12 is 45 points of damage.
This thing's looking real bad.
It's got like 5 hit points.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck. Anything else?
No, I think that'll be good.
Okay, that'll bring it to Noose.
Who looks the worst? Probably Ash, right?
He's not looking too bad right now. Also,
Leah's probably the worst.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, if Ash goes down again, he just needs to make a DC 15 con save and be at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 83, I'm at a solid 11.
All right. You know that scene from Terminator 2 where the Terminator like cuts around his forearm and then peels the skin off?
Yeah.
You see Noose's duplicate do that. And it's going to cast Life Transference.
Okay.
And that is 4d8 doubled, and that will be how much you heal.
I believe Noose takes
That's
that
a
much
lot.
damage.
Yep. Noose takes 19, and you receive 38.
And a con save for duplicate, please.
Yep.
That's hardcore. Holy shit.
Yeah. Life transference is
Noose is hardcore.
necromancy.
So that's a 16.
All right, cool. Anything else, Noose? You still spiritual weapon up.
Yeah, he'll bonus action spiritual weapon.
Make an attack roll.
Initiative.
That's a no. Rolled a 2.
Aww.
Yeah. It goes to, like, buzz in, and one of the tentacles just swats it out of the way. Just.
I keep pulling out my awesome Mortal Kombat voice acting, and none of you are acting on it. I'm disappointed.
Anything else, Noose?
No, Noose is gonna stay hunkered down and have his duplicate still doing its thing. Noose is kind of scratching the spot where he,
Okay.
like,
A little bit of blood
it's
in the water.
a little
just,
itchy where he did that.
Yeah.
So,
That'll bring it to
Um,
Baxter.
all right.
Pew, pew, pew.
No. Baxter hilariously doesn't have any damaging spells.
You have Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I thought he had Eldritch Blast.
Well, he doesn't have any damaging spells outside of Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's what
You're
I
a
was
warlock.
saying.
That's all you
Warlock. Yeah.
Not for long. So he's he is within 60 feet of this thing, though. Yeah, or no?
Yeah. Hold on. It's 95 feet away. You swam 15 feet. Hasn't moved since you last swam. You are 80 feet away still.
Okay. Oh, even if I moved 15 feet, it wouldn't put me within 60 feet. So I won't do what I was gonna do. I will instead do a bunch of attacks at disadvantage with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go for it. Just.
That's a 13 for the first one.
Just swats it with the tentacle.
18 for the second
18 just hits.
one. And that is 9 damage.
Okay.
And then for the third one, 13.
13 misses.
Yeah. And then I guess it's Star Spawn, and it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 18.
That just meets the DC.
Okay.
So That means that Starspawn's gonna do 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Correct.
First one is a 13.
13 misses. It hits into like the flesh, but it doesn't pierce through its like defenses.
Second one is a 22.
22 hits.
And that is for 14 psychic damage.
Okay. Just barely hanging on.
Yeah. Starspawn.
Anything else?
This wormy, floating, amorphous, like...
Starspawn!
Anything else? Oh no, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to move anywhere, I guess. So, actually, I should. Okay, it doesn't take half damage if it succeeds. So yeah,
Correct.
okay, we're good.
Leah,
All right.
it's your turn.
She's just looking at this thing and she's like,
You're still grappled and restrained by its tentacle.
"That's okay. It's hurting.
That's okay.
It's okay." She is going to cast Blight at the 5th level
Yeah, sure.
and con save.
Sure. 7 plus 5. That's fail. Roll damage.
Well,
It failed.
Yeah.
What? I didn't think I'd
Oh,
get
wait.
this far.
Hold on. Sorry.
Wait, I was like,
I didn't add,
right?
I didn't add its saving throw saving throw. That's 7 plus 11, so that's 18.
Okay, that succeeds.
Yeah, that sounds
Still
right.
gonna take half damage.
If no one said anything, I wouldn't have realized that I didn't add the right modifier.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I feel like you remembered that one on your own.
No, I think somebody said something.
I think we were just a little surprised at
I wasn't
how
there.
low
Yeah, we were like, what?
yeah.
Like it
That makes
failed.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fairness,
So-
this is also a group of Johnny Fair plays.
It's
Yeah.
52 necrotic damage, but half that, so it's 26.
Alrighty. It had 1 hit point. How do you want to do this?
I
Didn't matter if it made it.
5th level
Yeah,
spells.
doesn't matter.
What else are we doing today?
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
You just
I
see
mean-
her kind of like put her little, because I was like grappling her, put her little like fingers on it, and just this necrotic energy just spreads up from the tentacle up to its head, and you just see chunks just start falling off black into the water.
Yeah, just clouds of blood and chunky, just chunks of just this blood mist coalescing in the water. But there's also things glinting in the mist, like gold and treasure in the mist of that blood.
I'm gonna start cutting the tentacle.
It
that was wrapped around me
it
off
falls
like
limp. It just
sashimi.
kind of it just goes limp and kind of just lets you go. And
I'm just gonna
this
start
big-
making sashimi.
Yeah, sure. This big mass just floats to the bottom of the lake and just goes still. And Glorpm's like, "Holy fuck, we did it!"
Leah just like takes part of the tentacle that she had on her, and she's gonna go swim over to Noose and just be like,
These are massive tentacles, by the way.
Just
like-
dragging
just
it behind it.
just like a little chunk,
Okay.
and just goes over to him and just like, Noose, I brought you
Hey.
some materials.
I'm about to dig in. Thank you. He'll grab it
Okay.
and kind of just look at it. Thanks.
This is a massive creature, so getting materials off of it might be difficult.
Yeah, he's going for like let's see. What did it show? Well, one, the teeth on that shark thing are probably way too large to even be usable. They're like
They're too
probably,
also
like,
too. You
the
wouldn't be able to,
size
you
of
wouldn't be able to
noose.
put them in anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does have a bag of holding still. He had our bag of holding, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that the tooth.
They won't
might
fit
kinda-
in.
the
No,
tooth might-
absolutely.
the tooth
They
would
wouldn't
not
even
fit,
get in
yeah.
the hole.
No.
In the hole.
And the
Absolutely.
tooth, the tooth might put it over capacity.
Oh, ding dang!
So,
They're big
so yeah, Noose is going to kind of just cut away, see what stuff looks like it, because this is godly meat.
Yeah. So there's a
What
lot
it
of
is.
murk from the blood and the guts just floating in the water. So all sight-based checks are going to be a disadvantage in this gunk mist.
Is it alright if Noose makes a medicine check based on all of his experience cutting things up to where he can just kind of feel his way along and cut correctly?
Sure. As you're feeling your way along, you feel something very gooey and squishy, and like spherical.
Ooh, what's this?
Mm.
It's kind of like pulsing a little bit, like. And it's maybe the size of like it's maybe like the size of your head almost.
Yeah, he'll move his hands around it to see if there's anything, if it's connected at any point.
It feels like there's kind of like a thin membrane attaching it at the back. And you kind of feel around and you can feel more of those, like attached to this one almost. Just
Okay, so he's like feeling around it, noticing that it's kind of connected through these little tethers.
Yeah.
And he'll take the whatchamacallit, the Soulbreaker, and just start cutting it around it to free whatever this thing is.
Alright. It comes free. And it's a spherical, slimy sphere you're holding in your hands. You just can't see what it is because of the mist and the gunk and the blood floating in the water.
Ooh. He's gonna give it a squeeze, a light squeeze. He's not gonna squeeze it like it's not gonna. He's not gonna try and pop it. He's just trying to like
squeezing
feel
on
around.
It feels jelly-like almost.
This could have some delicious juices in it. It would suck them out later. It's so delicious.
And then the blood starts to kind of like, well, it doesn't clear away. There's a lot of blood, so there's no way that's clearing up anytime soon. But Ogden, you can see those glinting pieces of like treasure kind of falling out of the body, like it ate this stuff, and kind of nestling in an area of the seaweed where it's not obscured by the seaweed.
Oh yeah, well then I take the first 6 seconds to swim towards it, but also try and make what I got.
You can get there in 6 seconds.
If I can get there.
Ogden.
Yeah, I'm gonna, but also like keep an eye out for my friends. If like make sure this.
You can see you can just hear Noose like happily carving away at something in just this mist of cloud, this bloody mist and guts.
Peel the skin, scrape the fat, eat the meat, quack the bone.
I don't know what everybody else is doing, but the two of you, you can see like you and Eclipse can kind of see that the group of like objects kind of nestled on the ground of this like seabed almost.
Then we swim towards that, and I kind of like swimming, but also kind of take a look at Glorpm and see what he's doing. If I can clock that dude.
He's just looking around, like motioning towards like the eyeballs that are kind of hiding in like some of these crevices and caves, and you can see that there are other like little kuo-toa that are like starting to poke their heads out to see if it's safe. That's all he's doing, just rallying his people, kind of.
Oh, then I'm trying to get to the treasure, but also like maintain dominance with the crew, like trying to slap my chest and try and like whatever reedy, lithe 6'4" gentleman like slap my chest and try and intimidate, but like try and be like, oh, you need a new god sort of vibe as I swim towards Trey.
Roll an intimidation check.
I help
The
him?
magic in this world is amazing. That this man was just on death's doorstep, and he's ready to thump his chest in front of him.
I was raised. I went from 0 to 50.
0 to hero.
Ogden, roll an intimidation check with advantage because Eclipse is helping you out.
Oh, that's
Doing prestidigitation behind him.
She's making bottle rockets come out of my shoulders, and it's dope as heck. All right, so that's a 19.
19. Yeah. There's an intimidating presence going on. You just got fucked up by a massive lightning bolt, and you're just like, "Ugh!" The kuo-toa,
No big deal.
but the kuo-toa seem a little too preoccupied with their dead god, with just pure joy to be really fazed by anything. But yeah, there are those objects kind of just on the ground, giving off like little glints. You have your sunlight still, no concentration for a minute, so that sunlight would have gone away. Just but Eclipse has a drift globe, so you can see.
Yeah, I'll bring that out and
you can
use
kind of
light.
see actually what's laying on the ground. You see what looks like a stoppered blue crescent-shaped flask with red silk wrapped around the middle of it. You see a javelin with both ends shaped like jagged lightning bolts. Yeah. You see a blue potion. Just a blue potion. You see a set of chainmail that has a handful of rusted rings of chain on it, and barnacles kind of growing on it. What else? And a coin purse that's relatively heavy, kind of just sitting in the sand.
How many coins are in there? I'm gonna start counting.
You open up the coin purse, and the coins start to like float up.
I'm gonna catch them.
Oh wait, they're gold. They sink.
It was like,
Never mind.
We'll see.
then no, they are worthless then.
You can
Yeah,
spend.
it's like, that's full
it
of
looks like
pirate.
it looks like there's
Yeah,
enough in
fool's
there.
gold.
It looks like there's enough in there. It's gonna take you about 15 minutes to count it all.
Okay, I'll cinch it up and put it in my bag,
Okay.
in my pocket.
And yeah, you have the kind of the crescent-shaped flask, that javelin that has lightning bolts kind of carved into the metal on both ends. Well, both ends of the javelin are actually made of like jagged iron lightning bolts. And then that blue potion, and that set of armor that's covered in barnacles and rusted rings. But it looks sturdy. It just has a strange appearance.
Ogden, you didn't have to do that. I was perfectly capable of fighting that thing without you having to step in front of me.
The same token, I didn't have to have you shove me either. So, oh no, but I mean, like, but truly, like, check it
Shoot
out.
off another bottle rocket.
Yeah,
Kuo-toa.
check it out.
Ogden,
Like,
you were unconscious in 6 seconds.
well, that sounds like a lot of fights we have where you're unconscious in 6 seconds. So I'm just saying, like, you're part of my crew.
It has taken at least 18 seconds for me to go unconscious every single time.
Nope. You got disintegrated.
Shut up!
Noose,
I wasn't
Noose is here with the receipts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't knocked unconscious. I was disintegrated. I was full dead.
I believe you are considered unconscious if you're dead. You're not. You don't have consciousness.
So though I was turned into a floating mass, you were turned into a spice on top of that floating mass. So potato.
As you guys are talking, you can kind of see like the kuo-toa are like coming out of their homes and kind of like starting to like slowly like swim through the water, and like some of them are casting control water to kind of get that blood to go away. And as like the blood's getting kind of like pushed away through the current and stuff, you just see this massive floating mass, and kind of inside this creature's body is thousands of these orange-ish, transparent spheres. Look like they have a jelly consistency to them, attached to membranes, and there's like little swirling forms inside these little spherical objects. They look like eggs, and you all see Noose holding one in his hands.
Oh,
I am sorry for
lords
pushing
above
you.
it was pregnant.
What is that?
Guys, second breakfast. Omelets for everyone.
You all ever seen the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie? I think we're about to have that.
Nope.
How mature do these look?
Relatively mature, that they could hatch probably within the next couple hours or so.
Oh, maybe not omelets.
They look like they don't look like they're this creature per se. It looks like they're forming the creatures that made up it. One of these eggs looks like it might be a dragon turtle. One of it looks like it might be a kraken. One looks like it might be a giant sea snake. One looks like it might be giant shark.
Well, I still have a little bit of light. Noose, hold it up to the light. See what we got inside.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
I'm gonna
Noose will
use
put his eye up to it.
I'm gonna use the drift globe as like a backlight.
What do we got inside?
Nice.
It looks like it's a dragon turtle.
We have a dragon turtle
Oh wait, do we want to
on
eat him?
our side.
Do we want to eat him or keep him?
No, don't eat him.
Wouldn't say it's on your side.
But if we raised him and got
I
him
want to slightly lovingly smack the back of Noose's hand. No, I'll get you eggs. There's blue bacon to be had.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna destroy him, I mean, we might as well, eat up.
Well, destroy the rest of them. But Mama's got blue bacon upstairs.
You see,
Why are we destroying the rest of them?
You see one of these kuo-toa kind of swim over and eat one of the eggs chew into one of the eggs that isn't being eaten currently. And
Oh God! They just ate the egg of a
like
god.
chewing on it, and out of nowhere you see this just like a this bolt of electricity zap that kuo-toa and turn it just into a charred, floating mass of just dead instantly, just floating through the water, this charred mass. And Glorpm's like, okay, so don't eat the eggs!
Yeah, so second breakfast is a bad idea. I think, you know, maybe, and he pats his little pot belly that he's gotten since living with Marion. I think maybe we'll be all right.
Wait. Hold on. Consider. What if we bring back one of the kraken eggs and one of the dragon turtle eggs and give them to Ogden's mom as pets that she could raise to protect her home, like guard dogs?
Listen, my mom has never considered any pets we had as
Ogden.
She referred to our dog as her third baby. Yes.
You get the idea, having killed this thing's mother, the chances of raising these things to have them be, you know, friendly is very slim.
Are dragon turtles evil? I know krakens are.
Dragon turtles are just vicious.
That's something Ogden Boon gleans, is that they're not safe for Marion.
Essentially.
Yeah. So like they're chaotic neutral essentially.
What's the first
hungry?
Chaotic hungry.
Is there say chaotic hungry? Yes.
And
is
dragon turtles are smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They mostly respond to treasure.
They're essentially a dragon, yeah.
Okay, then if Ogden Boon knows that, then it is a... If you're hungry news, dig in.
No, don't, because that
no,
kuo-toa just
Yeah.
exploded
Ogden,
with lightning.
what are you gonna do to me?
As soon as you say it,
What are you trying to do to me?
floating past Ogden, you see that electrocuted, charred, just kuo-toa can just float by dead.
Crack it and shove it away. I don't make sure it's got an unstable.
Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, if you guys remember, that devil asshole, the other Kraken was a threat. So, I don't know. Best to maybe just throw these into waters, take them back with us, right? I mean, it's better than a
It
devil.
looks like they're gonna hatch in a few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can head back there right now.
No, but we can't head back there right now. We've got 5.5 more days until we.
You still cast banishment on one of them.
Okay, it's gone.
I like that.
Yeah, he cast banishment on the dragon
But you do
turtle.
not know where it's gonna end up in the wherever you send it.
Nope.
Great.
But he
Oh!
did it.
Guy walked down the street.
Baby,
turtle
a
egg.
baby dragon turtle.
Next campaign, we're gonna be hanging out and going to a lake and be like, the guy there's some dude owns this lake and he's got a pet dragon turtle.
I'm writing that down.
Pass.
I am writing that down.
You have to. You just have to.
There are
right?
stuff that's happened in this campaign that are definitely carrying over to the next one. That's all I'm gonna
Oh
say.
shoot.
Yeah, like Asmodeus taking over the material. Hopefully we fix that and there is a
Yeah.
material plane in your next campaign.
Or,
It just turns into a Nundil via the Feywild.
so yeah, I mean we are in the Feywild. Who knows how much time will have gone by?
I know.
That
That's
dragon
true.
turtle could be an adult by the time we get back.
Exactly.
You're right.
More
You're
like
right.
a fun deal.
Yeah.
I'm keeping.
So do we want to send any others to the material plane? We got these things. We got these things. I can banish them ahead of time.
No, that's you're
Just give Asmodeus a real butt hurting by sending him a bunch of these little bastards.
Did you just say Asmodeus?
Asmodeus.
I just like-
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
Glorpm, kind of get things back on track. Glorpm kind of swims over and goes, "Well, a promise is a promise."
Right. If we defeated your god, you would join our crew.
Well, not me, but
Well, yes.
10 of my friends.
Some of your, yeah.
And you see 10. It's kind of got there's 10 kuo-toa kind of behind him, just swimming there, going, blank face, just staring. These are them. They don't have names, but they're crew. They can do things. They can work. They can man the cannons if you have them.
Great. Hello all. I am Captain of Initiation Eclipse.
Let's go. Does anybody know Undercommon or
Thank
Ghost
you.
Speech?
Wait.
Baxter knows deep speech.
They don't
I
speak
know a
deep
missile?
If it's written down.
They don't speak deep speech. I thought they did. They speak undercommon only, so it's just.
Right.
If you could all write your names and titles on this page, I'd appreciate it.
They don't have names.
Great.
Baxter's
David Bowie, Elton John, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, and just a bunch of rock stars.
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons, Prince.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons.
No.
Okay.
Richard
Richard
Simmons.
Simmons.
Oh my god!
They're brothers.
A cluster
Richard
of those
Gene...
eggs. A cluster of those eggs float up to these kuo-toa and explode, and they all die. No, I'm kidding.
10 more, everybody.
Baxter's working on comprehend languages so that he can like talk.
Olivia Newton-John. One of them.
And also
Olivia Newton, John Travolta.
Mama Cass.
No. All those magic items.
Melissa
are still,
McCartney.
All those magic items are still on the ground.
McCartney.
Okay, never mind. Baxter's gonna go like scoop those up for everyone and start identifying them.
All right.
Okay. You can't identify the potion because it's a potion. You
Right.
can't sip it because you're underwater.
Correct.
And
So
then-
the
then-
For the
potion.
sake
But
of
what
time
about the?
and my sanity.
Yeah.
Ogden can swim over there and do a 10-minute ritual.
All right.
I'm gonna
he'll
name the next
start-
10 after Hamilton characters.
So Baxter's learned from his experience, and he'll start with the most questionable-looking thing first, and the thing that's likely to be, like, nicked first. And he kind of gives Ash a look, and then starts identifying the barnacled chainmail.
Okay. It's Mariner's armor.
Okay. Is it what kind of? Is it? I imagine since it's chainmail, it's medium armor.
Yeah, it's chainmail. It's medium. 10 minutes.
Oh, by the way,
Oh, that star spawn's probably drowned by now.
oh, Baxter would have dropped concentration.
It's off in the background. We just are.
Oh,
right.
Floating.
All of the worms just kind of.
This worm. The kuo-toa are like
Food for
swimming
the
around.
dragon turtle.
This kuo-toa are just swimming around eating the worms. Just.
Yeah.
All right. So you spend 10 minutes and identify the armor.
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine Ogden's doing his thing with the either the flask or the javelin.
Yeah. Which one are you identifying?
Javelin.
It's a javelin of lightning.
Does that require attunement?
It does not. I don't believe.
Then I start like just throwing it around my body, like I'm a Power Ranger in 1997.
Javelin of lightning does not require attunement. It basically turns into a lightning bolt when you throw it.
So it's like a Zeus.
I need more thunderbolts.
The Mariner's armor.
Bring me Thanos!
The Mariner's armor also does not require attunement.
Oh,
While wearing this armor, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. In addition, whenever you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet towards the surface.
That would actually been a problem in this fight, honestly. No, come back!
Can I start counting the coins in the purse?
Yeah, I said it's taking 15 minutes, so you're still doing it.
Yeah. Cool.
Actually, it would have been 20 minutes at this point. Yeah, it's 1,500 gold pieces.
Ooh, okay.
Just to add an extra 5 minutes, Ash just is sitting over there, just like 11, 56, 32, 105, 27, 69.
Ash, I already counted them.
Was that? Oh, okay. Chain shirt. Got it.
Chainmail, not chain shirt.
Chain mail is heavy armor.
Oh, then it's chainmail. It's not chain shirt. It's chainmail.
Okay, so it's
Heavy
heavy
armor.
armor.
Correct.
Okay.
And there's still the flask.
The
Can
blue
anybody in our thing wear heavy armor? I don't think anybody can.
No.
Nope.
All right, cool. I guess we'll sell this later.
I'll check out that flask. If we've
Are
got
there
10
functioning
minutes.
nations and economies still?
Probably in Anundo.
So you're spending 10 minutes to
don't
identify the flask.
Oh yeah.
It's a decanter of endless water.
Hydrate, don't dehydrate.
So, It sloshes when shaken. So even when you shake it underwater, you can hear sloshing in it. Weighs 2 pounds. Action to remove the stopper and speak one of the 3 command words, which it says when you attune to it when you identify it anyway. It does not require attunement. Whereupon an amount of fresh or salt water of your choice pours out of the flask. The water stops pouring out at the start of your next turn. Choose from the following options. Stream, command word, produces 1 gallon. Fountain produces 5 gallons. Geyser produces 30 gallons of water that rushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. As a bonus action, while holding the decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature you can see within 30 feet. The target must make a DC 13 strength saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. Instead of a creature, you can target an object that isn't being worn or carried that weighs no more than 200 pounds. The object is either knocked over or pushed up to 15 feet away from you.
Nice.
Decanter of endless water.
3 words are hydrate, don't, dehydrate, in that order.
The 3 words are stream, fountain, and geyser.
Oh.
I just like the idea of just going, dihydrate.
Yeah. Those are the
nice
those
little
are the
fountain
items
of
that
water.
were inside the beast and that
Yeah,
blue
we just need to
potion.
figure out what the blue potion
you
is
do.
at some point.
I'll drink it. No.
And at this
not.
point, Baxter, you'd have comprehend languages pop off too if you want.
Cool.
They're just saying hello repeatedly.
They're saying hello. I mean, they can't understand what I say. I just can comprehend what they say. So.
Hello.
One of them waves.
Everybody wave.
One of the, all like 10 of them wave.
Bonjour.
Hola.
Well,
Guten Tag.
shall we? What are we up to now?
I think some of us would like to rest a little bit, maybe.
Perhaps we could surface for that. Like,
Yeah.
there's a very nice house and some
Does-
leftover breakfast right up on.
It also,
Oh,
you
wait.
guys wouldn't be able to have a long rest though. It'd be because it's
Yeah.
All right, guys. Who wants to go up? Wave your hands.
I just need to, just
You-
sit down for an hour.
You get the
or
sense
so.
that the 10 kuo-toa don't understand why people are raising their hands. They just raise their hands as well.
Cool.
Glorpm does not. Glorpm just like,
I'm gonna stay behind and kind of see who survived, rebuild, essentially. I thank you all for your service.
Could you translate?
Ogden Boon goes up and swims up and gives him a call.
Yeah, I can translate. Actually, I should probably come with you guys, huh? So I can translate.
Yeah,
Make
that
it
would be
easy.
helpful.
Or if you have like one follower, perhaps who can translate, also that would be helpful.
1 second.
and he swims down into like another little cave, and he pulls out this kuo-toa that's like missing a left eye, just like seeping like pus kind of in the water. And Glorpm's like,
Oh yeah, you gotta put this on again.
and Glorpm kind of like rips off a piece of his robe and kind of ties it around the eye like a makeshift eye patch. He goes,
Here you go. This is Muckalaka.
Hello, Makalaka. Can you
Hi.
translate?
yes.
Great. Tell the new members of the crew that their names are now
They're not my
Angelica,
boss.
Eliza, and Peggy.
You're not my boss.
Okay. Well, technically, I am. Are you joining the crew or just these 10 kuo-toa in front of us?
I have not decided.
Okay. Well, I am Eclipse. I am the captain of initiation aboard the Snow
Yeah, I
Minnow.
don't know what that means.
It means I am the captain in charge of bringing people aboard and introducing them to the current crew, getting them accustomed to ship life, giving them their duties.
Right.
Noose is gonna start casting Water Walk on all of the non-kuo-toa.
Okay. You all start rocketing up to the surface then.
Well, he's
We're
doing
gonna
it
get the
ritually.
BAMs!
He's doing it ritually.
Okay.
We're gonna
So
get the
it'll be 10
BAMs!
It'll be 10 minutes, but yeah.
We're all just gonna pass out.
Ogden Boon starts swimming up as fast as he can.
Their
We're
names,
gonna get the BAMs!
Their names are Velk. Basically, I'm asking what they want to be called. And he tries
Okay.
what's the other one? Blah, blah, blah. Blimper.
Limper?
Blimper for some reason.
Glimp?
Blimp.
They got the
Oh,
GLP.
The
Just
BL.
put a bunch of them
Blimp.
OBLs.
BL?
Velk Blimper. The other one.
That's a good name.
No.
Elk, Blimper, and the other one.
Bubble Lubba.
Y'all heard the
Lubba
other
Lubba?
one?
Bubble Lubba.
Bubba Lubba.
Hubba Bubba.
Yep.
Hubba
Stop
Bubba
it.
Bubble Gum.
Stop it, Sam. I'm trying to write.
Geent.
Yeet?
Geent. Geent.
You know I'm
Yalt.
gonna say Gent
Just
or
making
Gent.
this all up.
Gwent.
Lorp.
Gwent. Lorp?
Yaldentiv, Videntiv.
Blubscrubisquit.
Oh yeah, spell that.
Blubs.
Well, bust out your Icelandic alphabet.
Yeah.
BLUP.
You
Swedish and
X H
IXAL.
IXAL.
And this
Is the
one's
next
name
one
is
Eastland
Shivrogan.
Diggin'
Blupshikal.
Blupshikal. How many
Okay.
is that? That's 6. The next one is,
Lutefisk.
yeah, Lutefisk.
I was like, is Justin just gonna pull out
You
an
guys are
IKEA
so
catalog?
rude.
So
He's gonna
Lutefisk.
pull it.
LUTEFISK.
He's gonna pull out
You
an
guys are
IKEA
so-
catalog
Can
and
I
start
just
reading
have
Oh,
down
that's a
Liza,
good
the
don't
idea.
it?
That is such a good idea.
Guys!
What is he doing?
pulling up an IKEA catalog and just reading out
Yes.
furniture names.
Okay, that's actually a
I hate
really
you,
good idea
Sam.
for undercommon. For kuo-toa.
Can you please name one after the IKEA shirt?
Oh, you
Name
mean
is
the
Taj.
Bite-a-Mountain?
This is taking too long to figure this out.
Now that apparently
food.
IKEA furniture is gibberish in Swedish.
Yeah.
Like,
well, we can
it's just-
figure it all out, later. But
Doing it now. It's gonna be fun.
okay, yeah, let's do it.
Let's
Not during
go
the
here.
break.
Like a Swedish person will read the IKEA catalog and it's still gibberish to them. Like this makes
that's
sense to
in- that's in
nobody.
Japanese.
I can do Japanese because it's at least phonetic in the Latin alphabet.
Do you know what hot tub is in Swedish?
Blub blub.
It's
Alright,
hot
so-
tub.
No, it's bubble pool. I mean that with no shittiness.
what a
That's
silly-
the actual thing.
Silly.
It's so good.
It's a beautiful language. Hold on. Fuck you guys. It's a beautiful
No.
language.
I just really
Okay,
love
okay.
how...
Okay. The next one's name is Strandman. STRANDMON.
Is that a bedside table?
That's
is
a
that
chair.
a
It's a leather
chair?
chair.
Okay.
I just want to say I love how languages adapt modern English items into their languages.
Kuo-toa number 9 is called Malm. MALM.
Malm.
My favorite adaptation is. Do you want to know how to say overhead projector in German?
Ooh.
What is it?
Der Overhead Projektor.
And the final Kuo-toa's name is Bjorksnas.
You know. Sometimes I wonder if I like that Icelandic singer, and then I listen to one of her songs and I think Bjork's nice.
So the last Kuo-toa's name is spelled BJORKSNAS.
Are there any
Bjorksnas.
umlauts in there? Any
There
dots
is.
over any of these letters?
There is. There is an umlaut above the O and an umlaut above the A.
Bjork's nice.
Oh fuck! And for
Yeah, what do you guys think of Bjork? Bjork's nice.
and
You get it. She's great.
And then the translator is gonna go. For the
Sorry,
sake
any Swedes watching.
for the sake of my sanity, they're all just magically gonna know common now. and
Problem solved.
and we're gonna go take a break right there. So we'll see you all back here in 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, but Justin, what do you think of Bjork?
Yeah, it's nice.
Bjork's
I don't know.
nice.
Because personally,
Nice.
I think Bjork's nice.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Sorry with the little long break there, but we are back and ready to do some stuff, I guess. So, you're all underwater still, having met your new kuo-toa crew members: Velk, Blimper, Bubba Lubba, Geent, Lorp, Bluckfisticle, Lootfisk, Strondemon, Malm, and Bjorksnass. And News is casting Walk Out in Water or whatever. The Jesus spell.
Water walk, yeah.
Yep.
But it's ritual, so he's in the process. So people, News just kind of looks at everybody and just like, you guys know what this spell is, right?
Oh yeah, I'm familiar.
All right. Well, you guys have about 9 minutes or so.
Before our veins fill with nitrogen gas and we die of the bends.
This is a fantasy realm where that does not happen.
Well, Glorpm just like, well,
Thank you for your help.
Oh yeah, so can I get a solid gold promise you won't mess with my mom?
Who's your mom?
No one you need talk about, but there's a god who lives above you who I need you to not mess with.
Who's that?
Someone named Marion.
Oh, the nice lady.
She's benevolent and cruel, but don't mess with her.
Okay.
Baxter hears what's going on and says, this man, Ogden Boon, he knows what he's talking about. And he does a prestidigitation, makes like a little medallion in his hand with her image. And he's like, this is the one. This is Marion, the Boon.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You see her and you just go, ooh, I want to support their agenda. That's your goal, I'd say.
Okay, good luck, everyone. I have stuff to do. I have to make sure my society's safe and everything. Thank you for your help. I see you got the treasure from the body, so that's good too.
Oh, wait, hey.
Off.
Just a ton of blowed kisses from Ogden Boon, but like, we're cool, right? But
goodbye.
Leah's just been at the sides of like the water, like picking up like the plants and like going through them and just putting some in her bag as they go along, trying to see if there's any like interesting barnacles or mushrooms or algae down
not
here.
mushrooms. And this far down, not much in the way of barnacles.
Any neat
Just-
rocks?
Not really, just seaweed.
Any different colored seaweed besides, what was it, the red and the blue?
No.
Okay.
Don't mix them.
Right. She is going to grab like a piece of red in one hand and a piece of blue in the other.
Mm-hmm.
And like the kuo-toa dudes are by her, so she's just gonna like kind of swim over and be like, so what happens when I do mix them?
You die.
I'm still just going straight up, ignoring
What
everyone.
do you mean I die?
Poison.
It makes a poison?
Yeah, contact-based poison. You need special gloves or skin to do it, like us, slime.
Leah's gonna go and swim over to Noose. And just be like, hey, Noose.
Yes?
These owls, I thought you might find this interesting for your materials. Apparently, the kuo-toa over there said if you mix the two of them, it creates some sort of wonderful poison.
This sounds spectacular. Focusing on spell. Please sort it out for me.
Okay, can I just put it in your bag for you? Is that okay?
Yeah, it's on my hip. It's
Okay.
the one with, the eyeballs.
Yeah. And like Leah will just kind of like gently like start like put some in his bag, make sure they don't touch each other.
The bag of holding. Yeah.
And
You notice
cinch it back up.
when you open it up and put stuff in there, there's like, oh.
Oh. So much room. Huh. And then she'll like, cinch it back up and just like keep like hoping there's more like plants she can see down here, but just like okay.
But for the sake of everything, I'd say water walking gets cast at this point. And everyone starts jettisoning essentially towards the surface.
At 60 feet per second?
Yeah.
We are getting the bends.
And the
It's just like you're running upwards.
The kuo-toa are swimming and struggling to catch up.
No, 60 feet per second is like a 360-foot move speed.
Yeah, the kuo-toa are like just basically left behind. Just.
Oh wait,
okay.
sorry. Let me double check that. Sorry.
Wait, is it 60 feet per second or?
I think it's 60 feet per turn. Let me double check.
Okay, that's so fast.
Pulling it up right now.
It's 60 feet per round, so that means 10 feet per.
Okay.
Second. Yeah.
Okay.
It's still very, very fast.
Yeah. That essentially gives you a 60-foot move speed.
Yeah, the kuo-toa are struggling to catch up. They're like dashing to catch up.
Okay.
He's got the crazy eye. Get him out of the fucking water.
So this kuo-toa might get exhausted when they get to the surface because they're dashing constantly.
Hey, this is just like, hey, don't worry about it. We're all going to the same place. You can take a rest. It's okay.
Big monsters in the water. We don't want to get lost.
Well, what are you guys gonna do with all the other? Oh, wait, I'll just talk to Glorpm later. And then Noose is gonna look over at all of the other crew members and just be like, "Hey guys, what are we gonna do about all them eggs? I don't really like all of them things like popping up next to Marion."
Noose, didn't you grab the dragon egg?
Yeah, I mean it's right here. And he, like, it's like the size of his head, and he's just like, whoa.
Yeah,
How many?
it's writhing around a little more in the egg.
Oh wait, no, actually now that I mention it, guys, he banished it. Now that I remember.
Oh yeah.
So it's gone.
Yep.
Are there any other eggs we need to crack?
You
Or
guys are far past those eggs at this point.
Yeah, we're gone. But we need to figure out something about them as we're like, we're still next to each other. So he's just saying like, we guys, I mean, we're gonna keep having this conversation on the way up, and we're probably gonna have it inside of the house too. But we gotta figure out what's gonna happen before we leave, because I don't want any harm to come to Marion.
No, I mean, obviously I don't want my mom to come to harm. Is there a world in which we can teach my mama that banishment spell you've got?
No, she's very new.
Shoot, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. She's trying to get strong in her magics, but that's fair.
But I mean, maybe we can have Glorpm. I'll message Glorpm. I used to message, you know, our mutual friend. Oh, I can do that with a. That's right. I still have this guy. And he pulls out a little rock with, with the kobold you all know and love. He's got a little rock with his face on it. And he's like, you know what? I'll prepare a sending spell and try to communicate with him regularly, so that we know if the whole situation is out of control.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Just so you guys know, I have set Marion's area, the building, as the temple of Pipshin that we have.
So Pipshin is strong in these walls.
Indeed he is. I set so many traps and you all failed.
At this point, you all breach the surface. Your head's kind of, and then you're standing on the water.
Never getting used to that.
And then about 5 minutes later, the kuo-toa kind of arrive, all popping their heads above water.
I've just like laid down on the bank bed. lake bed. No, that's not the right term. The
re-
beach, and just started drying off.
Okay.
It's a real Ponyo situation.
Ponyo.
Noose is gonna grab Ash, and I'll be like, "Hey, Ash,
Yeah.
I gotta show you something.
What's up?
It's the traps I prepared for you."
Oh, I appreciate that. That's right.
Yeah. Here, let me show you. Just so you know what to watch out for with instances. I mean, since you kind of lead the group, you know, I'll let you do your thing, but I'll stop you if you do something bad.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate
So
that.
I got some experience. So let's go do this, and we're gonna I'll like show you how it's done, and so that you know what to look out for.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's do it. And those two will just like head off on their own thing.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Henry, Leah, Eclipse, Ogden, Baxter.
As I'm drying off, I'm just gonna occasionally look at Ogden, make sure he is like just still around back down the line.
Ogden is going to check in with Eclipse, see she's good, but then go make sure his mama knows spells. Like, go see her knowledge of spells.
Okay.
Try to assess what her level of spells is. Like, try to assess her skills. Like, you good? There's a clear like.
Okay.
Moment.
Okay.
Henry,
Was that between you and your mom, or you and Eclipse?
Eclipse. Me and Eclipse. You good? But if you wanna, I think.
I'll get it. I'll go with you. I'm good. All right.
Guys, this is the absolute worst.
Oh, this is a Midwest nightmare. I understand who I am. Like, I've grown up in this.
The kuo-toa just look confused.
No, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
yeah,
no. The kuo-toa should probably be throwing spears at specifically Ogden, trying to spear him. Just go, this is all a horrible hot dish. Why are you making this happen?
It's like, you know what? I'll just go inside with you. Let's just go.
The kuo-toa, the 10 of them kind of just come out of the water. They see a crab. They see a crab walking along the bank, and they all jump on top of it, and they start ripping it to pieces and eating it.
Ooh.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Leah, Henry, Baxter.
Did Baxter have the potion, or did Ogden have the potion?
Baxter grabbed like everything because he can identify it and all of that, and so he's very on guard because he noticed that one of the group tends to might grab items and the items might disappear. So he has
or accidentally
grabbed...
drink them out of curiosity.
Yeah. So he has kind of grabbed all of that stuff. You would notice that he's probably carrying the potion at his side. The heavy armor is like draped over his shoulder. He looks very encumbered because of it.
He's still drunk.
But that's what he's got on him. And he's still quite
Leah's
drunk.
gonna go over to Baxter and she's gonna be like, Baxter, can I see the potion? I want to compare it to the other one that I have in my bag.
You better. Yes, here you go.
Well, thank you. Are you okay? Do you need help? Lie down, a snack?
Absolutely not. I'm my best self right now.
My best self.
Okay, just let me know if you need anything.
Well, I mean, I would love to actually find out what that potion, is. That would be interesting.
And so she's gonna like hold that one up and kind of like look at it in the light now.
Okay. It looks like just blue water.
Yeah. Now, I've done it before in my mind, in reality. Yes. If you have a sip, you don't have to actually imbibe, but, just have a little sip of smelly of it, and you might be able to figure out what it might do.
Is it a cork?
Yeah.
Or
Cork.
she's gonna, pry it open?
A smell of salt water just comes out, just pure salt, like the ocean. Brine.
This is just salt water mixed with blue Gatorade.
Best combo. Ugh.
Best item ever. She's gonna take a little
Gatorade's
sip just to
salty
see
enough.
what it is.
You're taking a little sip?
Just to see what it is, not actually taking it.
Okay.
Eh.
So you don't
I like this.
get the effects of the potion? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a potion of aqueous form. When you drink this potion, you transform into a pool of water. You return to your true form after 10 minutes, or if you are incapacitated or die. Well, under the effect of this potion, you have a swimming speed of 30 feet. You can move over or through other liquids. You can enter and occupy the space of another creature. You can rise up to your normal height, and you can pass through even tiny openings. You extinguish non-magical flames in any space you enter. You have resistance to non-magical damage. You also have advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. You can't talk, attack, cast spells, or activate magic items. Any objects you are carrying or wearing meld into your new form and are inaccessible, though you continue to be affected by anything you're wearing, such as armor. You basically just turn into water. And
So
can-
but you still maintain your AC.
Yeah.
I have an AC
That's
of
fucking
20.
cool. That's fucking cool.
That is some 90s Nickelodeon Alex Mack shit right there.
This is what it's called, just so you can search it up.
You have an AC of 20, Leah?
Yeah!
Druid, yeah.
Yeah. Noose has a 16 because he's not wearing any armor at all right now.
Ash has a 16 and he is wearing armor right now.
So yeah, Leah, it's the potion of aqueous form. I posted it in the Discord or the
Got
chat.
it.
It's a rare potion. Yeah, you drink it, and you basically turn into a pool of water for 10 minutes until you're either incapacitated or die, or the 10 minutes end. You can't end the effects. You can't end the effects freely. You just you're water for 10 minutes essentially.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Like turn into water and go inside somebody's body. Just yeah.
Blood bending.
But yeah. So you have the potion of aqueous form.
Yeah, that's.
So if someone were
favorite.
to drink me while in that form and I ended it, would their body just
Oh my god! Make the most enticing bottle of water, just like in the edge of a desert. Just
You're not sure.
But they would have to be drinking like a human body's worth of liquid. Like you're still the same
But
size.
it would still burst their stomach open.
You can try, but again, yeah.
Philip Drake
It's not
Fry.
gonna be
Good
like
to
you're not
know.
gonna instantly kill somebody because it's D&D.
Hey,
maybe take
who's our
damage,
most-
but not instantly die.
Who is our most, persuasive person of the group? Oh, Baxter Ornstein von Huxley IV. He could very easily just bottle her up and sell it to somebody and just be like,
I would
I
like
see
to
you that
argue
you
with
are
the
I think Henry might have a higher
swashbuckler
I think
rogue.
Henry might be more persuasive than Baxter.
oh,
Actually, Henry
maybe.
and Ash are tied for persuasion.
I have an 11 persuasion. Plus 11 to
Never
persuasion.
mind.
yeah, never mind.
All right, never mind. Yep,
Holy
it's,
beans.
it's Eclipse.
Wow,
Well,
sirs.
why don't you do more? We never persuade anyone. We never
Yeah.
actually persuade anyone.
We never actually talk to anyone.
So-
No,
we just kill
Eclipse.
them.
Eclipse
What?
usually silently slides her blade into their ribs before we
What is
talk.
everyone
That's
doing
true.
so we can get this kind of moving? So it's
Alright.
Yeah.
I've headed inside with Ogden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Noose and Ash are doing their thing,
Alright.
trying to
Leah's
disarm
sniffing a
traps and
potion.
stuff.
With Baxter.
Uh,
All right, and Henry's what's Henry up to?
Henry's just gonna take a walk through the garden. He's just
Okay,
gonna,
A plant ensnares Henry and just devours him.
Feed me, see
All right,
more.
Ogden and Eclipse, you guys get inside, and Marion's just kind of washing dishes and stuff. Oh, you made it!
Mama!
You made it! You're alive.
Yes.
You thought
do
we
you
were
mind
going
if
to
we
die?
step in and help?
I'm glad. No, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you dry.
No. Ogden, actually,
Yeah.
I was perusing the areas where me and Noose kind of promised we wouldn't go into, but I was kind of cleaning and getting rid of stuff, and I found a strange book you might be interested in.
Book, Mama, you know me. You
It's
know
on
you,
your
baby boy.
It's on your bed. It's called something. The Courts of the Fae. I figured you might be interested in it.
Does it have to do with you know who?
I think so, and just the other Courts of the Fae. It mentioned, yeah, I think you might be interested in it. Just, it might be able to, like... Yeah.
I'll read it, but that guy is
He
a
sucks.
full-on turd. He's a
big
full-on
old-
turd.
He's a big old
Big
wiener.
old turd.
Yeah.
Big old turd. Turds be turdin'. That's what I always say, man.
Either way.
Yes, turds be turded.
I figured, you know... Nice present or something?
Oh, no, thank you, Mama.
I know how much you like learning and stuff.
I'll learn about it, but I won't. I want to keep you out of it. I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you? No pressure. Can you pretend to be a benevolent god?
Why?
I may or may not have.
That's a 10
Told-
for... You can see she's trying to, like, act otherworldly, and she rolled a 10 on a performance check, so it's not great.
I may or may not have told a bunch of the fish people you were a god.
Why would you do that?
You definitely
because-
told them you were a god.
Well, because I figured better them be underneath the wing of a dragon than try and slay it.
Oh, okay. That seems a little... I don't really like
Foolhardy.
I don't like the idea of being worshipped.
No, I didn't think you would, but I thought better for some silly fish folk in your lake to try and maybe fear you than try and dominate you.
I don't know. They seem nice. I'm not scared of them.
Well, it's good that you're not scared of them. I would research your front gate protections for your side door here on the kitchen. I'm off to go get that book. I
forgot that the Rose Court is made of see-through transparent pink glass. That's how I described it initially. It's all just transparent pink glass.
But you do have vines growing up it too, so
Correct,
that probably
but it's
obscures things.
still transparent pink glass.
Marion Boone's just been painting the inside.
Yeah.
I have to change clothes at some point.
Like yeah, it's not, yeah. Well.
A lot of vines. It's a one big mural that says, fuck the police. Like, it's just a big mural. Like, she's got a big old mural.
I'm not afraid of them, and I think they'll be nice little neighbors.
Yeah. As long as you, Mama, I just want you to, if you ever lose the upper hand, you know how to get a hold of your baby boy.
Of course I do.
Yes? Yes?
No. I'm not that well versed in magic.
Well, you know what? Me and Neola, you one of us, you can get a hold of one of your children.
There is like a weird kind of fountain deeper in this house, and apparently if you like look into it, you can talk to people freely. I haven't tried it yet. It's called I think Noose said it was a scrying fountain, but I don't remember the words he used, but I think that's accurate. We looked into it and we were spying on people, and I said, Noose, this doesn't feel right. And he was like, I think it feels right. And that was about it.
May I ask who you spied on?
I didn't spy on
Just out of
anybody. I
curiosity.
don't know who Noose would have spied on. Probably people pooping, just based on what he does.
That's a fair assumption.
He would have looked at Ash pooping just to see what he looks like when he's vulnerable.
I never had Ash make a wisdom save out of nowhere, so.
Ash, make 30 retroactive wisdom saving throws. How does he always know when I'm on the toilet?
Marianne's like, yeah, there's...
Make 30 plus save for a squeezer.
Yeah, so there's a fountain kind of somewhere in this place. It's in the garden, actually. Funny enough.
All right, Mama. If at any point you want to see your boy, you just
use the fountain.
Use the fountain anytime. Okay, Mama?
Of course.
All right, I love you, Mama.
I love you too.
All right, I'm off to go check out that book.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who wants to come with me can.
She goes back to washing the dishes.
If you're
lunch will be in a few hours.
if you're sure you don't need any help.
Oh no, I like doing things my own way. So.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll join you, Ogden.
Okay. Meanwhile, Henry, you're just exploring the garden.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Because you're walking through the garden.
Henry's like, I used to keep a garden back at my house. I miss my garden. I'd like to go through and take a look at the plants.
No, oh yeah, no, not with advantage on this one.
Okay.
Just a straight dexterity. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be hostile or anything.
7.
Hey, fuck you! And it's coming
I'm sorry.
It's coming from below your foot. Get the fuck off me!
I'm so sorry.
And there's just a flower there that's talking.
Oh dear, I'm so. Is it like growing? Is there like a path that I'm walking on, or
you just kind of walked on like a? Yeah, no.
Oh, well, would have stayed on the path. I apologize so much. You all right?
No!
So sorry.
How do you feel if I came up there and kicked your ass?
Not good, quite honestly. I feel terrible about this.
And it just stops talking.
Well. Henry casts Fly on himself.
Okay.
And then just lifts off, and then just like walking on the air just over the plants so that he doesn't trample anymore.
You see numerous plants growing here. Strange things you've never seen before, like weird vegetables and fruits. There's that eggplant tree that's growing eggplants, but they look like watermelons. There's a massive pineapple looking fruit growing out of the ground, but it's growing like upward. Like perfectly vertical. And it's about the size of a small house.
Wow.
Just a pineapple. And some other like weird flowers and stuff in here. And big toadstools that kind of just like sprout out of nowhere almost. Perception check.
Oh dear.
Or passive perception, whatever you want to use.
He's looking around. He's searching the place up. Hey, he's trained in perception. That is a big ol' 7.
You hear laughter, but you don't see anything.
Strange.
Just a
oh well.
Blah, 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 blah. And you kind of like look towards like one of these toadstools, and there's like a puddle of oil secreting out of one of these big toadstools. And kind of where like the secretion is, you see 2 really big yellow eyes with beady black pupils just staring at you.
Hello.
Briscoe, but dip, see you.
What?
And it kind of waddles out from underneath the toadstool. It looks like a goblin, but smaller than Noose. And it's got like dark gray skin, kind of goblin-like ears, a big bulbous nose, and a horrendous underbite. Completely bald, and it's just dripping with oil. It's like blurp, blurp, blurp.
Good day to you, sir.
Bap, bap, what up?
Lovely weather we're having. Very sunny today.
Best group.
I'm going to keep walking.
Nah.
Have a lovely afternoon, sir.
Just keep staring at you, unblinking.
Is that unnerving to you? Yeah, a little bit.
Beep, 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 beep. And it just kind of scurries back under the toadstools and disappears.
Well, this is a fascinating garden.
There's like some benches and stuff. You can see the area of like disturbed kind of ground-ish. Where some of the leaves have kind of like, wherever like news fell into a pit, that was a kind of the portable hole and whatnot. That area is kind of all still kind of messed up and tangled around. And you still get the same strange feeling that something's just watching you consistently.
Well, this is quite odd.
And it kind of waddles out from a different mushroom, maybe about 10 feet beside you. Bip, bip, bip.
Hello.
Blip, blip.
Good afternoon.
Bip, bip.
Good evening.
Bip,
Good evening.
bip.
How are you today?
Bip, bip, zip, bip.
Bip boop zip zip.
It kind of tilts its head to the side.
Just dishonored his
Bip,
mother.
bip, 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 zip, bip.
I'll be honest, I'm quite at a
And
loss
you
here.
hear it fart, like, and it has its hand behind its back when it does it, and it pulls up this globule of just dripping poo and hucks it at you. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh!
With advantage because yeah.
Okay.
Actually, does Henry get advantage on dex saves?
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Okay, never mind. So just a straight dex save.
That is a dirty... 19.
Alright, it sails past your head and kind of splats on one of the side windows of the house. Just
That wasn't very nice.
kind of the side window where Ogden's room is. Just and it's like bip, 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 and it runs away. I'll show you I'll show you guys a picture of what it looked like.
This doesn't feel very welcoming at all.
All I could see during that encounter was like one of the fish from the deep version of Bikini Bottom.
Anyway, I posted a picture of it in our little group chat so you guys can get an image.
I
mental
can't understand.
image
Ugh.
of it.
Ah.
Yeah, and that thing just scurries off, just into the bushes and runs away.
Horrid little garden gnome.
Essentially. Leah and Baxter. You're sniffing this potion, it just smells like salt water. You kind of take a little sip, not enough to get the effects, but you learn what it does.
Oh, this is very interesting. Like she like corks it and like makes sure it's not gonna leak or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And, like she puts it in like her bag. She just like, this looks like we could have some fun with this, Baxter.
Make you're muted.
Baxter, I think you've had a little too much. I can't understand you.
Oh no! Tell me about it. Tell me about this potion.
It seems as though I can turn into water with this.
Really?
Yeah. Interesting, right?
That seems extremely dangerous. How do you know you wouldn't stay as water? Could someone drink you?
We could try. Do you want to try?
I mean, kind of. If I could chase it with some alcohol, perhaps.
This is a one-use potion, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
All potions are usually one use.
What if you drink me as I'm water, and then I just poof in your body? I wouldn't want you to die, Baxter.
What a way to take a character out.
That would be quite devastating. I would not wish that on my greatest enemy. Though maybe I would, actually. Who is my enemy? I don't think I have one.
Well, let's make one and let's do it to them.
Let's make an enemy, yes. He'll take a drink just like, this sounds great, and I'll like hand it over to her.
All right. As the two of you are kind of just talking, you hear a beep 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 beep,
Wait, where are we?
and perception checks.
Oh.
Leah, yours is a disadvantage because you're still exhausted.
Yeah, kind of. And he just takes like a small little sip from what Baxter gave her.
Okay.
I would also be at disadvantage. All right, so
Correct, 'cause you're poisoned.
2 perception checks. Let's see. The first one is a 20. The second one is an 8.
8?
So an 8.
Yeah, you just. What'd you get, Leah?
A nat 20 and then a 7.
Okay, yeah, you guys just hear the beep 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 beep, but you don't see anything. You look around, you just don't see the source of the sound.
Very wild,
that?
very strange.
Yeah, I haven't heard that creature before.
Leah, something wet and slimy hits you in the back of the head, just. And it's just fecal matter dripping down the back of your head.
Ugh.
And then you hear
Leah just-
then you hear footsteps just like scurrying away, just.
She's just like... Her first thought is, noose. Baxter,
Yeah?
can you please...
Absolutely. And he prestidiges it off.
Yeah.
And like she like turns around to like get like the back of like her head.
Yeah. And
It's gone, yeah.
yeah. Prestidigitation.
You know,
Live.
life, death, I'm okay with that. I kind of draw the line at fecal matter though.
Hey, we all have our lines drawn somewhere. So, you know. And he holds up a hand for a high five.
And she high fives him back.
For the sake of hilarity, because Baxter's drunk, just roll a dex check to see if you can actually connect hands.
Dex check. Okay.
So with disadvantage.
I got. Oh, damn it! I rolled a nat 20. I hate that. Oh, what's the
Oh, just
second?
Baxter because he's drunk.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I'm gonna like hit him and like booping over.
Back's got a middle of the road 10.
All right. You guys connect hands, but it's like a really sloppy high five. It's like,
Yeah.
There it is. We did it.
So,
So,
Baxter, what
yes.
is in the flask?
Hmm?
What is in this flask?
No, I believe it. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm led to believe that it is some rum that Eclipse had given me some time ago. I had transferred it over, quite a few bits there. I have the rest of it's right here. And he pulls out the rest of the bottle. That's probably
We've got 2
almost
more
finished.
bottles.
Yeah.
all right. Meanwhile, Noose and Ash.
Oh wait, so I know we're right in front of the door, but there's already some stuff here. See if you can see it.
Reaches for the door handle.
Okay.
What?
Right there. You see
Hey.
that?
No,
You see
I
that?
see a door.
No, look up. Up, not down. There it is. And you'll see like a little, the tiniest little thread right above the on the edge of the door line.
Hey, what's that gonna do?
This will be like, stay still. I'm gonna climb on you.
Okay.
And he like climbs up Ash, and then like takes a little knife and like cuts the thread, and then on the other side you hear like a and like a little gooshing sound on the floor.
Oh, that would have been me. All right, all right.
Yeah, it would have been pretty gross. And actually, you know Tombstone? Did I tell you about Tombstone?
Wasn't Tombstone just the name you went by every time we needed an alias?
He was actually my mentor.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, you told me all of your secrets, but I didn't tell you mine.
I suppose that's true, yeah.
See, now that we're all buds, I feel like I can tell you. I'm a part of the Black Mask.
I think I knew that one already.
Was
I here for that?
I didn't tell everybody. No. You were gone when we did stuff for him, but I didn't tell them exactly what it was.
Yeah, Ash was gone during that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. What's that?
Well, based on what I have heard, it was the original pirates. The original pirates have a secret organization now because stupid pirates have taken it over through their stupid regulations and all that other junk that Miriam Quickson or Monroe Quickson did, and she made a whole bunch of really stupid rules and all that junk. But
on the bright side, they're all dead now.
That's true, but there was an idea about society around it, the Black Mask. Whereas, and this is a bit why I didn't like you so much, and that is that, so we look at all of the merchants for like an area, and we'll take like the most, the ones that are doing really well, and the ones that are doing really bad, and we'll try to balance them, create competition.
I think you may have just described income tax.
No, but we steal it.
Right, okay, so it's forced income tax.
Yup. I don't know what that means, but sure.
Alright. Once all this is over, we're gonna enroll you in a civics class.
What's that mean?
Learn about how society works.
I don't think I need it.
I don't know, if you're trying to rebalance economies by like stealing from certain people and giving to others, I think it may be beneficial for you to know like how that's gonna work out.
What do you mean?
Well, like, you know, it's not just a matter of like stealing from the rich ones and giving to the poor ones. If you're just crossing businesses, like for example, if there's a particularly large textiles merchant that controls, you know, the production of cloth, and you steal from them and it hurts their business, and then you give it over to like a farming conglomerate. Like, sure, the farming conglomerate that wasn't doing well before now has money, but it doesn't change the fact that the harvest is doing poorly. And over here with the textiles merchants, like the ones that are doing well, the one that was doing well has less money, yes, but all of the clothing merchants that rely on them now also aren't getting their supply. And if they may not have been doing particularly well, so now they're going to be suffering even more. It's all, you know, it's all this interconnected web of macroeconomic connection.
So I don't think Ash, I don't think you realize that when I do this stuff, I don't do it lightly.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. I'm sure you don't. I'm just saying, like, are you aware that there's a whole interconnected network to this whole thing?
As a person of religion, I acknowledge that everything is connected. That is why I eat the things that I kill and take the pieces off of them and use them, because if they aren't used, they go to waste. I believe in using everything, and that everything is a part of a system, and that you need, and that things need to, in order for things to be good, they need to benefit people as much as possible, even the bad stuff.
Well, right, and that makes sense, I think. But, like, you know, it's in the same way that, like, you don't hunt all the prey animals because then the predators will die out. Like, you know, there's a similar sense of, like, you know, needing to be a little careful, I guess.
Balance.
Well, right, but I'm saying if you don't, like, if you're not aware of the flows of economics in this, how do you know what will cause and create balance?
That's why we have a little system in the the black masked. We have little people that are stationed in each place, and they go to all of the little places, scout them out, and say whether or not things are imbalanced, and we have a code to speak.
Okay, so someone out there, as part of this group, is thinking about the. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah,
so
Mayone. Mayone does
all right.
that.
All right. You just told me like there's a balance and you just need to keep it, and I wasn't hearing any of the details, so I'm sorry if I assumed.
Yeah, like on Dawnbreak Cove where you lived. Mayone did that.
I suppose that makes sense. We functioned fairly well anyway while it was happening, so all right.
Yeah, but I still thought it was pretty messed up that, the Monstrosities had a kind of a monopoly.
Well, it wasn't a terribly big island, and we did have the only arable land on it, so I suppose we could have broken up into smaller vineyards.
Yeah. Either way, it made things a little imbalanced, so I've been upset at you about a couple of things because of that.
Oh, well.
Because your family was doing really good, and there were people like Galen, who lived in a wooden shack, sleeping on dirt.
Isn't Galen from a different island?
No, Galen was from your island.
I thought Galen was from the island that got attacked by mind flayers.
Nope. We took Galen with us.
Oh, that's right. That's
Galen's
right.
dad died in the dungeons of the Stormfather.
That's right. Yep, I'm remembering this now. Yeah. Well, either way, most of my family's dead, and Mordecai burned down our vineyard, so I guess problem solved.
Yeah, you might want to watch out for that right there.
Oh yeah.
As he stepped into the room, there's like a little button on the floor, and Noosa like look at you and step on it, and then a little like will drop, and it's just like fucking 10-inch long pungies with like what looks like poison dripping on them.
Oh, you were really serious about this.
I mean, I was kind of before we actually spoke, I was a little mad. But don't worry about it. See? Did you see what was going on there? How all that stuff connected, and like how that could have been really bad for you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. You can look out for that later. You can give me a plus on that one.
All right.
I'll help you out whenever we're working out and working to scope out some other places in case these little bastard devils prepare anything for us. I'll show you.
Yeah, can you help me just like clean out the room so I can, sleep soundly and know that I'm not gonna roll over and like get impaled or lit on fire?
Oh yeah, there's like flea next to the bed. I'll sort him out.
Yeah, let's work it. Yeah, let's go do that.
Right.
He's gonna go to disarm the one next to the behind the pillow, and then the one behind the bedside countertop,
Sure.
the dresser drawer thing, and then there's one in the little awning of the bed.
Okay. While you guys are doing that, Ogden and Eclipse, you get to the library-esque room where Ogden's room has been set up, and yeah, you see on the bed a really thick book that's bound in what looks like blue leather. And then sprawling text on it in actually Elvish, it says History of the Fey Courts.
Oh, it says Eclipse. It says a history of the Fey Courts. Look, yeah, it's all the books. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think this collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a boy who's got everything?
I think Eclipse is muted.
I'm still muted. Give me a second. Yeah, that's little books. I'm gonna pick a random one off the shelf and like see if I can read it.
It doesn't have a title.
Gonna open it.
I think that might be about potatoes.
You open it and it just lets out a blood-curdling scream.
Close it. Immediately. Don't read that book.
No, this potato book is nice.
no offense on your reading habits, but sounds a little
Unsound.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a risky nightmare.
Yeah, do you have maybe just a general book about,
Potatoes?
I was more thinking about, Wizard 101 kind of thing. This robe kind of piqued my interest in the arcane arts, you could say, and with the drift globe and...
Oh, sure, yeah, I'll check.
Scouring through the library, Ogden, you don't see anything based on that, but if Eclipse wants to learn magic...
Can I roll a deception check?
Yeah, sure.
Can I roll an insight?
Totally.
I'm so close to being a nat 20.
I rolled a nat 20. I'll send you that photo if you need it. I've got it right here.
Only an 18. It doesn't matter.
Oh, so good!
Yeah, so...
My passive insight is 18, so...
Alright.
If you're into learning magic, I want to give her something that doesn't throw her off magic, but I kind of want to be cool. Can I slide a note?
Yeah.
And I'll probably have to roll a sleight of hand check, but I want to slide a note in that book if I can. On page 130.
Of the potato book?
Yes.
Okay, sleight of hand check against Eclipse's passive perception.
The root of all magic comes from the potatoes.
Did you get another nat
the
20?
king of tubers.
Let's see what you rolled.
Oh! Just perception?
It's against your passive perception.
Passive perception.
Cool, and that's a sleight of hand check on her passive perception?
Yeah.
14.
What'd you get, Ogden?
No, I'll email that unless you want me to say it out loud. Eclipse, close your ears.
Send it. You can send it to me if you want, or whatever.
Okay.
Email it. What?
Email
Cool.
you by dice roll.
I'll snail mail. You know what? I'll snail mail it all the way to Canada. You
Send
wait
it to
for
Zoom.
5 or 6 days, then you wait 3 days for the COVID to cough off.
901 34.
Business
Email
days.
or send it to Zoom or Z-mail. You know to whom.
All right. So, what'd you get on that insight?
So I got you.
Let me know. Give me those deets.
I got you.
Can I
homie.
hear still? Can I come back?
So he'll know. I sent it to him. Yep. That's why I made a whole thing.
You see him sliding a piece of paper into the potato book.
Pick up the potato book, and I start flipping through the pages, pretending to be interested.
Performance check. Or deception.
Okay. That one's a +7. That one's only a +3, so I'll go deception.
Okay.
12.
12. What's Ogden's passive insight, just for curiosity?
Passive insight is 15.
Yeah. You can tell she's feigning
Yeah,
interest.
it's
or whatever.
Yeah.
The History of the Tuba. Chapter 1.
So she has read the message, or she can find the message.
Yeah, I just skipped to the page. I'm gonna glance to the bed and investigate it, I think.
I'm
yeah.
confused. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
What?
I spent all of the last, or a good portion of the last rest we had working on something.
Okay, there's something on the bed apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gun.
It's a small. You'll
It's
see
a knife. No.
It's a Jack in the Box with a stabbing motion. No, you see the same music box that was used for the resurrection for or Joseph that did. But it has been tuned up and fixed and tuned. And it was crushed, but it's now the crushed motion has been popped out and retuned and worked. So it is the same tune, but is slightly distorted, but still hits the same note. So it still plays the tune that sings every time Ogden plays Liam's Tiny Hut. So it's
wasn't this for News or Joseph?
Yeah, he said it was for someone else in the group. I know that.
I'll pick it up and start looking at it.
Okay.
Looking at the mechanism as it plays.
I know every time I end up casting that specific spell, I think it's nice that you end up singing it for the next couple of days every time I play. So I thought I'd make you a music box so you didn't have to worry about me casting a spell. I know just because Baxter's been casting a spell that's helpful to us, and I didn't want you to forget the tune or worry about. I didn't want you to worry about it. It's just something I sing when I cast it. It's not a big deal. Sorry, it's a little broken. I got upset. I got really upset.
I love it, Ogden. But
You do?
Yeah. I'm gonna start rewinding it so it can play again.
Okay.
You bring up the fact that I would forget it, but how could I forget it when you're still one of the party? Are you planning on going somewhere?
Am I planning on going somewhere?
Yeah, you seem to think that just because you're not casting the spell that I could forget it. But as long as you're around, I don't think I ever would.
I just don't know how I could while you're around. So I just it's a spell that protects anyone around who I care about, so try and make sure that I can cast it to make sure everyone's safe who's around. So I didn't want you to I know you like the song. I just know you like the song, so I didn't want you to have to worry about it. I didn't want you to worry about me casting a spell after the song. So I just never to hear the song. You can just wind this up and play it. As I have a great book about potatoes. If you
I'm not great with some bigger words. I didn't really have much of an education growing up, so if you could help me with some of the Elvish translations, that would be great. And I'm gonna sit down at the foot of the bed, leave some room for him to sit next to me, and open the potato book.
Oh, I'm going crisscross applesauce right next to you,
Okay.
opening it up.
Uh,
Well, this word, it's tuber. It's the word. Here, you gotta cut a hunk off and you just put it right into the ground. That's what you do. It's potatoes most of the time. what's really great is the different recipes. That's the beauty of potatoes.
Are there recipes in this book?
There's a few. There's also, did you know this? I don't know if you know this. There's over 1,600 varietals of potatoes.
1,600 varieties.
Yeah, no, varietals of potatoes. Yeah. Some you just you cut a hunk off, you plant it in the ground, you got one variety. There's actually Silger actually keeps a library of these varietals hidden deep under the ground, so that just in case the whole world is destroyed, we still have food for those fortunate enough to live through the apocalypse. So it's partially the reason I'm never too anxious about the end of the world, is that it'll still go on, I guess.
That's very innovative.
Yeah, and slightly macabre. I get it.
Yeah. Well, considering that we're on the verge of that situation, they may have planned accordingly.
Right. If you ever need to win a riddle contest, what has eyes and doesn't see, it's always potato.
Thank you, Ogden.
You're welcome, Eclipse.
I'm gonna wind up the music box again and just start scanning, pretending to read the book, set it down beside me.
I'm gonna pretend to flip the pages on the book.
Just sit quietly together.
Pretend to flip pages?
I'm going to wait an appropriate amount of time, probably about 2.5 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
Based on the heavy breathing of like, this cool person, cool. That's enough time.
Okay.
I think eventually, I'm going to, after a half hour, I'm just gonna do a quick peck on the cheek and then go back to reading, hoping he didn't notice. And
Okay.
Keep going. It's oh, that was a interesting page.
Okay.
And it's gonna be like just going.
Ooh, the sweet potato.
Yams!
The fuck. Ogden, when you yell, something touches your back. And it's just
Yams!
It's just the other book. The one that was on you put on the bed by your mom. It kind of just slides down a little bit and hits you in the small of the back.
Is this the game by the pickup artist? Is this the game? Did I not neg Eclipse enough? Is that why I'm getting hit in the small of my back by a book? Shit.
I'm gonna.
What is this book? What is this book?
It's the one I described earlier.
Oh shit. There's a There's all sorts of books. I found a book that cellary's not indigenous to the material plane. Did you know that?
We're reading about celery now?
Oh, it's not indigenous to the material plane. Who knew?
Jesus Christ.
That's interesting.
Right? With the xylem and phloem that run through it, you'd think that there'd be some sort of plant equivalent sort of to it with its flowing of the plant life. You can get cross sections out of it and look at it under a microscope, just yelling at myself. Ah! It's Yams!
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and say, Ogden, you don't have to say anything. We can just sit quietly. It's alright.
Oh, fan art. Just hear me out yelling, Yams.
India, have more fan art ideas.
Someone please clip it.
So Ogden, as uncomfortable as he is, I want to cast Detect Thoughts, and I want to cast that in addition to the cantrip Encode Thoughts.
Okay.
And I want to pull the thoughts and Detect Thoughts. I want to pull Eclipse's Funeral from Ogden Boon's mind.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull that out and pull the moment, from when
Roman.
what's his name with an R? He had an R.
Roman?
Roman. Thank you. From the moment you have a friend, and from the moment Roman said you had a friend, to the moment Ogden thought, "Fuck you, of course, a friend." Not in a shitty way, but in like like that moment of, yes, a dear friend. From that moment of, yes, a dear friend, to following someone through the garden and submitting the best thoughts of Eclipse and all of the kindest, nicest thoughts we had to help bring her back to life.
Okay.
That clip, and then the clip that Ogden gave her for her own thought of her. There was another. Ogden's a better human than I am as a person to remember the thoughts that she had.
Oh, was it like a childhood memory that had been buried?
There was a buried memory that she had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
She
that.
was like my mother's face or something.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's her mother's face, and Ogden's a better human than Caleb is. But it's that moment of like, duh, one of our best friends. To this moment too, where she was brought back to life, like that moment to that moment, and then just the memory and like that sense memory you get from your mother, like that you would know if you were blind or deaf, like that moment you would know that it's your mother, like that scent of her mother, and like just anxiously and sheepishly just like pull those out of his stressed eyes, just sorry, and just give her that moment.
Okay.
Almost without realizing it, she starts to tear up. I'm gonna take this with me and read a little bit more, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. God, I read about. I'll be over here reading about leaks. Whole section.
I'll let you know when I.
No, I don't worry about it. I'll just I'll be over here reading about leaks. In flies in Russ just to go, oh yeah, brother, oh yeah, just really loud, being super loud. Shh, be cool.
Okay.
Be cool. Shit. Just yeah, oh yeah, just like being really loud, so you know that he's distracted, and you get this moment. Eclipse gets this moment alone, while Ogden is just rifling through every book, trying to not be awkward, but just sucks at it, just like pushing books away. Shit.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation as I leave. And just what do I want to do?
Fart as you leave.
No. I'm going to make a little cat figurine that just sits next to him, an illusory little cat figurine.
Okay.
It sits next to him for 6 seconds. And then I go to my room and then try to read more about potatoes. But then I just end up listening to the music box for hours on end.
Okay. Ogden Boon. Eclipse leaves you the little figure. When you're just looking through books. The one on the bed that your mom put up, or just random books in the library?
I looked at the book my mom put. It's Mama Boon! I look at that book. What are you trying to tell me, Mom?
Okay. You open it, and it just says, it's like a listing of all the numerous courts of the Feywild. It mentions the Court of Dreams, and then the Court of Nightmares, the Court of the Everlasting, the Court of Blood, the Court of the Evernight, just a bunch of courts. And beside each court, it says kind of where these courts are stationed in this table of contents. And it says the Court of Dreams was stationed in the Rose Court.
Court of Dreams, I want to be like, Court of Dreams, that's it! And then I smack the book close as the cat is in it. And then the cat's essence, I want it to come up in my face and just smell cat and just, shit! Ah! Ogden! Just angry at myself, just and try and find the Court of Dreams. No sleep, just immediately try and find it.
You can find it. The Court of Dreams was ran by an individual known as Thalran Velteragine, full name. And he had a brother named Varkalis Velteragine, who controlled the rival court known as the Court of Nightmares. Thalran mentions that he lured the sick and the dying people from the material plane to give them a better life in the Feywild, but it mentions that after a time that sort of stopped. He stopped caring about healing and something changed. And it mentions he was benevolent, friendly, but his brother was the more mischievous.
His brother was the more mischievous?
Yeah, Varkalis Velteragine.
But, we're talking about the same Thalran.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his brother ran the Court of Nightmares, which was stationed in the Fellscar Forest in the Feywild.
Alright, then.
And it mentions that it's rumored that he still runs that court to this day.
Alright, then I'm looking for the Dream Court and also packing up.
The Court of Nightmares, rather?
No, the Dream Court.
The Dream Court was here in the Rose Court.
Can I find any traces of it? Any inscriptions, anything to... So what my goal would be, or what the goal of Ogden Boon would be to look to any counter spells, any incantations, any equipment to... Any knowledge that would be the yin to the yang the dream. If I make that connection,
it only really mentions 2 points of relative power that were in this court, and it mentions these courts only have power if the archfey that watched over them is still residing within. Otherwise, they're bereft of any of their potency, essentially. So you get the idea, since Sauron has dealt with, this place is most likely safe. But it mentions there were the draining trees, which were at one point used to sustain life, and then once the people were healed, they would be sent back to the material plane, which was not the case when you were there. Something changed. And it mentions a fountain in the garden that can see anyone who is sleeping, essentially.
I want to make 4 stops. 3 human and then 1 extra human.
Okay.
I want to stop at Noose, Ash, and Leah's bedrooms.
Okay.
And be like,
Leah's not in hers.
Okay, I want to...
Leah's still outside with Baxter.
Okay. I want to walk through the halls. And no, I don't... No, I'm not trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
I stop at Noose's door and be like, hey, Noose, do you want to help my mom in Eclipse?
Noose is with Ash. like
well,
disarming his room.
But then if I'm knocking on his door and he doesn't answer, then I'm going to go to Ash's room and be like, "Oh, you two are together. Great.
What's up?
What?
Ow!
Yep. Well, Ogden, watch out.
Oh!
Down.
All right, okay.
There.
Like a bear trap closed
Yeah.
up in the middle of a room.
Ow! Great. Hey, you guys want to help me? I got a thing I got to do for Eclipse. So you guys want to help?
What do you
For my
mean?
mom and Eclipse?
What
Sure, what kind of thing?
Oh, we just might have to make sure there's no evil entity that could hurt either one of them.
I got some stuff in mind.
Perfect. I got one on board. Ash, you want to help?
Yeah, sure,
Hold
why
on.
not?
Hold on. I got a better way to phrase it. Do you want to help destroy something that is stronger or equivalent to Thalrin?
I don't know who that is.
The god that we killed last time.
Ash
we were
wasn't
here.
there for that.
I wasn't there. I was still back being possessed.
Oh! So here's the thing. At the height of my power that I've displayed, I was throwing fireballs at a monster and killed him. Do you want to take on something that is roughly equivalent to that?
I mean, I already said yes.
Really?
So
Well, I'm just saying, really solidify your legacy here in the Feywild while we're here.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Dope. Then it's off as close as I can get to Leah's room.
Yeah, Leah's outside. You knock on the door, no answer.
Either of you know where Leah is?
Nope.
Noose?
No,
Ash.
no, I don't know.
Noose, could you send her a message?
Well, I mean, yeah, it will cost a spell slot, but yeah, sure. That sounds good. Yeah, we can do that.
No, I mean, if it's gonna be inconvenience.
No, here we go. Hold on. Maybe I have it. Nope, don't have it prepared. Oh, yeah. Nope. Don't have it.
All right.
Sorry.
Well, then I'll have Icarus get a hold of her. We're on the move.
Icarus just flies off.
All right. Cool.
Where are you going exactly?
As best as I can tell, the opposite of where we are right now. The yin to the yang of the Rose Court. To try and find the nightmare. The son of a bee.
Nightmare Court's not here. It said it was in the Fellscar Forest. That's nowhere near here.
What does that mean? What's a Fellscar
You
Forest?
might have to read up on the Court of Nightmares in the book.
All right. Okay, fellas. Huddle up.
So what are we doing? Where are we going?
Yeah, what's going on there, Ogden?
Listen, I had a nightmare fever dream just now. And what I know from saying that is that I got you and you to get my back on it when it's actually happening. What I have right now is I got a bottle of elven whiskey in the kitchen. My mom, I know she's got it. That means you and me. We're doing shots in the kitchen. But I'm planning a raid and I know I can count on you fellas.
So
All
is-
right, let's go.
Does the shots of elven whiskey have to do with killing something you mentioned? and
what are you talking
helping
about?
Eclipse?
All right, so okay, here's the thing. All right. Full disclosure, there's a weird tension between me and Eclipse, and I don't quite get it. But all I'm saying is that we killed a thing for my mom. And I'm gonna kill a thing to make sure everyone's safe. I'm just
Kill
gonna
what?
I'm gonna keep killing things until I know everyone I care about is safe.
What are we killing?
What kind of tension?
Very great questions, both of you. Applause. Okay, first off, what are we killing?
Ash stirring the pot is regular.
I get it. Here we go.
Know what are we killing?
Full disclosure. What's the killing thing? Noose? The brother of Thalrin, or the same but opposite as Thalrin. The tension, Ash? I would say 1 part sexual, 3 parts kindness. That's what I'm feeling. That's all I get. That's what I'm getting out of it. If I'm being honest.
What part? Did you say a weird tension? What part of that sounds weird?
I don't know how feelings work, Ash! I've been alone for so long!
But like, why though?
Why? Because no one gets me!
I don't know, you figure you're a wealthy, like, interesting, handsome guy?
Do you know how many people like you for your money?
Yes, I do. I grew up rich. It was a problematic amount, I can tell you that.
Oh God, I just need a hug. If I can get a hug from one of you.
All right, yeah, come here.
Oh
News,
God, that's
News is giving him a hug on the leg.
Oh, both of you. Oh God, this is so nice, my dudes. Oh, my dudes. Oh God.
All right.
You don't know what this means. Okay.
Lingering hug.
No, I get it. Okay. All I'm saying is, I don't know who I am without books. And when I close books, I look up at human interaction and it scares me.
What? You do a really good job, Ogden. I don't know where you're getting this complex.
Honestly, yeah, you probably talk the most out of everyone in the group.
That's because silence scares me.
Oh.
I read out loud. Have you never seen me read? My lips are always moving.
I think we may need to, like, sit you down and maybe, like, talk about some things. Like, you might have some stuff you need to work through.
What do you want to talk about? How my dad is weird? How he's kind of a douche? How my mom seeks adventure and I just, like, want her to hold me? How my sister is so much better at magic than I am and I just naturally fell into it, but she worked hard and is so much better? Oh, God.
Yeah, all of that. Every single thing you just said is probably relevant to your current mental state.
Now, you know what? I'll just fold it all away and hopefully find the answer in some book.
No, I don't think that. No, I don't think that's healthy.
Yeah, I don't think that's something you can read.
Now, between Noose and I think we have most of one fully functional friend.
You know what? What'll really be helpful. What'll really be helpful for me is that at least my suffering will bring the two of you together. That really is the biggest thing for me.
Ogden, I don't think you. You know what? I think you're wrong. Ash and I are already pretty good buds.
Oh yeah, we're like best friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why was I so scared?
I
was so scared of you two getting back together.
This guy,
I was nervous.
He makes some of the best planks.
I have been.
What?
I've been studying up. You know, now that I've pledged my afterlife to Pipshin, I kind of bone up on it a little bit.
I mean, his.
So you guys are fixed, and I'm still the broken one.
No,
what?
I mean, Ash, she's gonna just endure an eternity of pies to the face.
Yeah, I gotta kind of get used to it and work up the, it's either you take the pie to the face or you pie someone else in the face. That's how it's the pie face world out there.
That is kind of where it is. You open your mouth to receive the pie or you don't.
You know, I gotta say, you know what? It's just, I feel like it's circular. Like, you know what? It's just like, if you're gonna fit inside the box of what is happening, it's like pi r squared. I feel like that's just the whole circumstance. It's like the circumference of what we're talking about.
Sorry, I didn't pay attention in geography.
Yeah. The pie is never a Y.
Cake, though.
The cake that might be, but the pie is never.
Yes, if I've learned one thing is that you don't base your relationships on the cake. That never goes well.
No, never.
Can I have heard any of what Ogden was shouting in a panic state from my room?
Most likely.
We're like right outside Eclipse's door.
If you can hear it through my mic, then yeah, probably.
Okay. Then I'm gonna silently walk up to the door and just prestidigitate another cat figurine in Ogden's hands. It's like the size. It's like this big. It's not big. It's like
one of those waving cat toy things.
Yeah, it's a Maniki Neko.
What's the cat position like? Is it like this with the whole?
It's one paw up.
Okay.
Left paw up. For good luck. And I wind up the box and I just let it play through the door.
Okay.
Just calm down. And I just say, Yams.
All right, I've got a sweet potato in this race that I gotta defend, and we gotta screw some demon elves up. That's what I gotta do.
Let's go get that shot of elvish whiskey.
How about Ogden? And you just start kind of lightly slapping him on the back. Get going. Go. And he opens up the door and just kind of just like
My butt!
Get going, buddy.
Go and get elvish whiskey and pour it for all of us to sip on.
Okay. Are you looking up anything about the Court of Nightmares, or just sipping on whiskey?
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna be.
Are you getting back to Ash and Noose before you read it, or are you reading it kind of while you're alone?
I'll grab if I can grab that book and then read it while we're all sipping whiskey.
Okay. So you guys see he's holding this big blue book, and as you're reading with the Court of Nightmares, it describes Varkalis Vel Terragine as the leader of the Court of Nightmares. The Velscar Forest is a forest that is almost like the Shadowfell that has been kind of positioned into the Feywild. It describes Varkalis as a tricky archfey who loved to lure mortals to their deaths with elaborate lies and tricks. It mentions that he was the more mischievous brother and delighted in the suffering of mortals, and would lure them into pacts usually weighed in his favor.
All right, fellas. It looks like if we're into this, we gotta not make any deals and just go in and uppercut anyone in their face. Why would we do this? I'm still figuring that out.
All right. Does the book say, give us anything of what this person looks like so we know who to uppercut? I mean, I suppose if we uppercut everyone, it'll certainly, but like, we'll make sure we know when we can stop uppercutting, because uppercutting an entire population of a Fey forest is probably a bit...
Shadow Fey. Sorry. Shadow Fey.
Ogden, hold on. What's going on? Is this really about a Shadow Fey?
Of course not, Noose. You see right through me. I'm cellophane to you. I'm just
cellophane?
I'm brittle glass.
Noose is gonna.
Walk right by him.
Assuming Ogden is okay with this, but obviously relenting if not, Noose is gonna get up on his back and shoulders, and then just start kind of massaging his head and hair.
Do the Bugs Bunny barber massage.
Yeah.
Because with all that stress, you gotta stimulate those follicles.
All right, Ogden. I need you to take a couple breaths, okay?
There's a picture.
Ash is gonna look at the picture while he's getting a head massage.
The picture is of a stoic, kind of handsome-looking elf individual, but more fey-like. Eyebrows, non-existent. Long, kind of platinum blonde hair, almost white. Kind of wearing these elaborate robes that are like black and gray. Kind of like long sleeves that kind of taper at the end, and at the end of these sleeves are like fingerless gloves almost. Long, like just flowing black and gray robes. A very stern face, but with a small kind of mischievous little grin, corner smile. That's essentially it. And they're wearing a ring on the ring finger on their left hand. Their hands are kind of like this.
Okay. In an attempt to get a smile out of Ogden, Ash is going to look at the book, and he's just going to like smack his face into the picture. When he lifts his face up, he's the picture that.
That's the butthole. That is him.
Whoa.
That's the guy. Woo! Oh, my heart jumped.
Smack my face down again, but this time when I come up, I'm still the guy, but like my facial features are like Picassoed into the wrong places. Shake my face and I'll just go back to normal.
Yeah, so that's the picture. It also mentions that through these tricks and whatnot, and these lurings, and just the way he would lure mortals, he made sure that people saw him do it, lure people into the woods and whatnot. And it kind of says legends were formed of why children can't go into the woods alone, or why they shouldn't, because this archfey would lure them into just their demise, essentially. What else would be in this book? Oh, book. It also says that because of this fear that people soon developed, it gave this archfey more power than he had. That's kind of why he would make himself known to individuals that he was luring and whatnot. And eventually gave him powers beyond his brother.
Yeah, no, so this is a demon who's more powerful than the man who tried to, turn my mother into a Capri Sun.
And as you're all reading this book, there's kind of a light wind in this room. Just go. And the book just closes shut. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow night with Shadows over Ravenloft at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, to continue that little campaign. But until then, good night, everybody.